All right, boys, people, how y'all doing? What's up? So today we are going to be having the most what's the term? The most mind-blowing discussion-based stream imaginable. Okay, today we're gonna break limits and bounds. Okay, today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking your guys' opinions that you have submitted to me anonymously through the marshmallows and deciding whether or not I agree or disagree with them. Now, you may think this is a very minuscule task. It is of no utmost importance. However, here in my in the court of law, we have this very nice justice system that will be upheld. The integrity of the courts will be upheld within this chat community from this day forward. Any opinion decided by me in this stream is factual in my mind, allegedly, and it will be upheld in the court of law in future decision making. Now I present to you, welcome to my court. Hold on, we gotta fix the lighting a bit. Welcome to my court. Yes, it is me. Now, we're gonna have order in this bitch, okay? And I know normally judges, justices, whatever the hell they call me, don't say that word. However, this is not a court of, you know, proper etiquette here. Here we speak freely from the heart. So if I say you're a fucker or a bitch, I meant that, and it's from my heart. Yeah, that's so toxic. Okay, anyways, what's up, guys? Hope y'all doing well today. Today we have a very special stream that I'm excited for. Thanks everyone for coming out. Real quick before I get started, let me thank before we get into the actual court, let me make sure I thank everyone accordingly. So thank you so much to Plum for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you to members. Sorry, this is YouTube. Thank you so much. Danny, holy shit, man. Thank you so much for the 20. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate it. You guys always show me so much love, so thank you so much. Yasmin T, welcome for the 2 months. Really glad I became a member. Thank you. Kira Mail Alpha, thanks for the membership. Minx, holy shit, thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all too nice. Thank you. Cerise, thank you for the 5. Thank you. Oh my god, bro, y'all going crazy. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And 4Fish, welcome to the membership for 2 months. Danny, also thank you so much for the super chat. Man, Danny, you showed me too much love. Thank you. Have a fun stream, Kel. I can't wait to watch the VOD. I wish I could stay, but I have a little date to attend. Ooh. Hey, my man Danny got a date. Hey, wish me luck. Yeah, good luck, bro. Get you some action, some loving, some, all that. Sagra, thank you so much for the super as well. Hi, Kel. Can't wait for your judging. Yeah, thank you. Nah, this is going on trial. Yes, it's going on trial. And Akizo, thanks so much for the super as well. Morning, us Ozzy kill me, so good morning. Okay, and time in the channel, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, so now that we have the formalities out of the way, we are here to start the order of the courts. So like I said, I had my gracious citizens of the community, okay, put their very valuable opinions into this what would I call it? I don't think of the word. This very anonymous ballot system that we have to uphold the justices of our community. Now, this court, like I said, it will be very pivotal in the future forming of the community and the court. Okay, so are you ready to receive your final judgment, chat? Are you ready? Opinions discussed in this court will not be taken lightly, and I will not be sparing anyone's feelings. If you submitted an opinion and you're worried that I will hurt your feelings, well, I mean, first of all, too bad. Second of all, don't watch the stream, okay? Please. Please. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay, so I have 100 opinions, just like for the confession stream. I plan to try to get through 100 of them. If I can't, well, that kind of sucks. If I can, well, you know, PogChamp. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully I can get through them though. Okay. And then I will take breaks in between the confessions or the opinions, sorry, to read some super chats and stuff. So let's get it started from the top. The first, so as you can see, we have this nice podium next to me. That is where you, the audience, will come up and share your opinions with me, okay? And I will stand here behind my judge's counter and I will judge the fuck out of you. Because that is what I'm here to do. Be a piece of shit. Okay. First opinion. Now, this one, we're going to start off with quite a spicy one, okay? This one, honestly, listen, I'm not going to lie. When it came to this one, I was I asked a bunch of other streamers within the NIJISANJI if I should talk about this one. Because I was like, listen, you know, I don't want to get more shit for, you know, expressing my opinion. But at the end of the day, you put your opinion in my opinion box for me to have an opinion on your opinion. So my opinion is going to be expressed. So I was advised not to speak on this matter by my, you know, higher ups in the, you know, the Supreme Court of the NIJISANJI, and the, was also encouraged by one or two of them as well. So today I'm going to speak on this issue because it is, okay, I'm going to need to move the alerts because I cannot see what the fuck is happening. There we go. Okay. So first, this one's spicy, bro. Okay. This one said, more of a hot take than an opinion, to be honest. But I cannot stand when people say, I can't wait for 13-year-olds to cancel you on Twitter. Bro, the 13-year-olds aren't the problem and your goofy actions are. Age doesn't invalidate anyone's opinions. Yes, they're really dumb at times, but to discard a legitimate issue because you can't do the bare minimum and apologize is honestly another level of clown behavior. You're an adult, motherfucker. Act like one. Oh my God, Perry, that's the 5 gifted. Thank you. So listen, my opinion on this is going to be, you know, so a lot of you guys are saying W opinion in chat, and I'm going to be honest with you. I completely disagree with this person. Here's why. Okay. Well, okay. Completely is crazy. Partially. I partially disagree with this person. Here's why. Okay. Here's why. So I actually, I think it depends, okay? So this one is gonna be the one where I'm gonna have to be kind of serious, but I still want to talk about this shit because I like starting shit, okay? I'm a little bit of an instigator. It's kind of bad. I need to chill out sometimes. So I'm gonna say, honestly, I think the reason people will say, I can't wait for the 13-year-olds to cancel me on Twitter is because from their opinion, okay, they think a lot of 13-year-olds' opinions are overreactions or, you know, like just, you know, you're reacting out of emotion, okay? And the reason I think a lot of people say that, partial W, is I'm making a V opinion. So I think first of all, if you're 13, you probably shouldn't be watching anyone, at least if you're talking about Niji streamers at all, to be completely fair. I mean, you can, like I said, you can, but I'm gonna be honest with you, content's probably a little too mature for you, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, next thing is I don't really think if you're 13 your opinion in certain situations is gonna hold as much weight to certain people, okay? And here's why. when you're 13, okay, that doesn't mean your opinion is inherently wrong or not valid. The thing is, most people, when they say that are above the age of 13 or adults, think that when you're 13, which this applies to most people, I don't think this applies to every 13-year-old. Listen, there are some 13-year-olds that have been through some shit, okay? They had to grow up fast. Mentally, they're probably like 20, okay? And there's some 20-year-olds I know that are mentally like 13, okay? Like, it just really depends. But most of the time when you're 13, you have not had enough life experience to develop a sense of nuance or critical thinking. That doesn't mean it applies to all 13-year-olds, okay? But I'm saying most 13-year-olds don't understand nuance, okay? And if you don't know what nuance means, you're probably 13. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If you don't know what that means, you're probably 13. But you haven't developed a sense of nuance, which means that you're not able to, like, you see things too black and white. You're like, oh, it's all wrong. It's all good. It's all wrong. It's all good. They're not problematic. They are problematic. When most of the time, most situations, okay, they're not that simple, okay? They're not as simple as, oh, this person is problematic forever because they did this one thing. No. I think that is some bullshit, okay? Because if you were deemed problematic for doing one thing for the rest of your life, okay, I mean, it depends on what you're doing, okay? Like, some things, you know, in my opinion, are unforgivable, okay? Like, if you, like, for example, if you touchy-feely with, like, people underage and you're an adult, yeah, I don't think that should be really forgiven, okay? To be completely honest with you, I think that is crazy, okay? But what I will also say is, if you, like, said one fucked up thing one time, it's kind of like, okay, well, we all have said one fucked up thing at one time in our life. So, you know, I think deeming someone as wholly problematic or wholly, you know, unproblematic is dumb as shit, because honestly, someone being problematic or not is probably going to change, like, by the week, okay? I do think there are some people that are, like, permanently problematic, okay? I will agree with you. There are some people that, like, bro, it's like you just need to, like, you need to be in a prison cell or something. But for most people, I think, you know, they just slip up. Now, I don't think that means if you're 13 and mad about a slip up, that means that your opinion is inherently wrong. I just think older people will not hold that opinion in as much regard, solely because you haven't had enough life experience to develop critical thinking and nuance. And also, when you haven't had as much life experience, you're more bound to make, like, be more emotional about a situation, or make more leaps in judgment from a generalized perspective. So you'd be like, oh, they said this, that means this, rather than like, oh, they said this, it could be because of this and this, maybe this also was a factor and that. And so, like, I'll look at the bigger picture, whereas you're looking at the situation and you're more emotional about it. So in my opinion, I think you're, like, wrong and right. And I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Don't listen. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna be honest. Based on the way you're writing this, it shows that you probably need, unless you're, like, really angry writing this, but you seem very emotional writing this, and I think, like, not gonna lie, you might need to develop a sense of nuance and critical thinking. I'm not saying it is you. I'm just saying from the way you're writing it, it just seems like that might be a problem for you too, okay? Damn, I'm being harsher than I thought. I'm not saying that is actually the case though, because I don't actually know you, and honestly, this might be bait. But either way, that's my piece. I think it's more complicated than, oh, all 13-year-olds are dumb or all 13-year-olds are smart. I think it depends. But I think generally, if I was gonna listen to a 25-year-old's opinion over or 13-year-olds, I would probably hold the 25-year-olds in higher regard because they've been through life more, okay? Unless the if they are, like, on the same level of, like, mental, like, sanity, you know? If one's, like, not doing okay and the other one's doing fine, then maybe the opinions are gonna differ. But I'm saying if, like, everything is the same except age, I would probably hold the person with a higher older age and higher regard, because at the end of the day, they've seen more shit, you know? Okay, next opinion. That was probably honestly, listen, that's probably the spiciest one all night. Okay, that's probably the one that was gonna get me in the most trouble potentially. So now that this is over, let's go on to the more fun ones. Okay, this one is honestly a fucking mood. Okay, listen. Someone said, I think so. The whole premise of this courtroom was to decide if things were overrated or underrated on opinions. So that way the opinions, you know, had a bit more, what's the term? We were a bit more structured in this court. You know, maybe next time we'll hold a hearing for a different topic or a different set of opinions. But today we are doing a overrated, underrated segment. Now, this person said, I think living is overrated because it's expensive. I also think dying is overrated because it's expensive. It's a whole lose-lose situation. And to be honest, they're not fucking wrong, bro. Listen, living, that shit costs money, okay? I need to pay bills. I need to eat. I need to do that. I need to do this. It's a lot. Dying? I need to, you know, somehow have someone clean up my body. I need to have like a funeral service and all that shit, or like have someone burn that shit. Like, that's expensive too. Like, straight up. So honestly, whoever wrote this, you might Oshi for real. Okay, this is a mood and a half. Okay, this is a whole mood and a half, bro. Okay. Like, that is crazy. Next one. I think that pizza is overrated. It's so mid. Why do people actually eat it? Like, you could eat almost anything and you choose pizza. Nah, man, I don't know. Pause. Pause. Listen, I'll be honest, okay? Pizza is good. I would say in terms of food quality, yeah, it's kind of mid, okay? Like, realistically, what is it? Some bread, some cheese, some sauce, some toppings. Okay, big fucking deal. But guess what? That shit still tastes fire, and I will eat that any day of the week, okay? It is good. Now, I mean, I don't know if you're going getting pizza from shit pizza places that cost like, you know, $1.29 for like a whole large pizza. But where I eat my pizza from, okay, when I actually feel like spending money, is some very nice places and it tastes very good. But if you go in like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, like fucking Little Caesars, what else? Domino's, and you're disappointed, I mean, it's like supposed to be a cheaper option and quick. That's literally like the fast food of pizza. Like, what do you expect? Oh, I think the fast food of pizza is gonna be the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life. Pause. Pause. Nah, but Domino's and Little Caesars go hard. I'm just saying, like, compared to like if you were to go to like a really nice ass place, you know, you guess that because you have plain taste buds. Hello. This is my courtroom, okay? You do not like my courtroom? You do not have to be in my courtroom. This is, I object to your objection. It is not upheld. I object in hearsay. Thank you. Next. This person said, I think that wiping is better than standing up because you don't have a chance of touching the water. Cry emoji. Okay. Honestly, listen, chat. I'll be honest. I'm about to do a stand-up, sit-down reveal. Okay. But quickly, real quick, you know what? I'm going to do, since you guys are technically also a part of the jury today. Okay. I'm going to ask, okay. Do you stand or sit when you wipe your ass? Okay, I just need to know, okay? Because this is an important question. I need to make sure I'm not surrounded by a bunch of goofy people. I'm going to poll the audience, the community. While I'm doing that, I'll catch up on some super chats and shit. Leia, welcome to the membership. Honey Butter, thank you for the 2 months. Time in the channel, thanks for the 3. Thank you so much. Perry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. You guys have been so generous to me recently. Thanks, Perry, Minx, Danny. You guys for gifting and all that. Cerise, you know, you guys always so nice. San, thanks so much for the 3 months. Rogue Banana, thanks for the 2. Hot take, pineapple belongs on pizza. Okay, we'll get to the pineapple pizza soon. Cause I had like, okay, listen, I probably had like 20 marshmallows about that. And then I sent all of them to Scarlett just to trigger her. Because she was like, no, I'm angry. Pineapple does belong on pizza. Why are people so unbased? I'm angry. And she'll send like a bunch of fucking like rage emojis and like angry faces in all caps. And I'm like, Scarlett, like, I'm like, Scarlett, come on, bro. What you doing? What you doing? Like, yo, come on. And one of them, it was literally not even about pineapple on pizza. It was about pineapple, but I still sent it to her to see how she would react. And she thought it was about pineapple on pizza. And I was like, Scarlett, it just says pineapple. And she was like, oh, I was ready to fight. All right, this is the 2 months. I use a bidet. Okay, but you still technically got to wipe afterward. You got to wipe the water off your ass. So do you do that when you stand or you sit? See that? You can still vote here. You can still vote. Military, thanks for the super. Core is now in session. Where is your mallet, sir? I unfortunately left it at home today. You know, I haven't been on job for a while, so it's been hard. I see 13 people talking people on my screen though. What's up, Double? Thanks for the super. And Tokyo Bay, holy shit! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate it. You wipe after your bidet? Yeah, you don't want to dry your ass. What do? Sit there and waddle your fucking ass cheeks and clap them together over the toilet and have it like drip your fucking ass water everywhere? Yeah, you're gonna wipe your ass after a bidet. What the fuck? Who said that? Pause. Nah, don't come for me. That is crazy, okay? You're moving mad, good sir. You're moving mad. Yenny, thanks for the membership. Thank you. Okay, so the vote is in and most people sit. Now, chat. Dude, me personally, okay? Just me personally, okay? I stand when I wipe my ass. Here's why, okay? I don't want to sit and have my fucking what's the terminology? And have my hand go into the fucking toilet bowl, okay? Here's why, okay? I've had times where it's hit the edge of the toilet seat. That grosses me out. I've had times where it's hit the water. That's even grosser. I've had times where it's like hit the inside of the toilet rim. That's gross too. I would rather just stand up and avoid all possible trouble and, you know, have easy access to my anus where I can clearly wipe off all excrements and nastiness off of my body. How'd you touch the water? Bro, like, I got big ass hands. Like, I mean, maybe y'all got hands that are like, you know, like little, okay? But if your hands are big and you try to do that shit, it's a little hard, you know? It's a little difficult sometimes. How big are you freaking miss that you can't keep them out the toilet water? Have you told your doctor this? Bro, I got big ass hands, okay? My hands are bigger than my face. Like, actually. Leave me alone. But Plum, thanks for the super. And Spirit, thanks so much for 2 months. Did you say clap them? Yes. How else are you gonna dry your ass cheeks? Okay, you're gonna shake them. What are you gonna do? Just let the water slowly drip down them? That's too long. That takes too long. No. Personally though, I just use you know, a wipe after, but you know, you can shake your ass cheeks all you want. Next one. I think that love is overrated. Like, why are you just trying to judge people that are single? You want to be with me or what? Let me be. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, whoever wrote this, listen, no shade to you. Okay, well, but I'm about to shade you, but no shade to you. I honestly think you're only writing this because you're mad that you're single, bro. Okay, listen, here's why. Here's why, okay? It sounds like a skill issue. If you thought love was overrated and you gave me a reason that didn't involve people calling you single, I wouldn't think it was about you being single. But since you said you want to be with me or what, let me be. You're trying to judge people for being single. You just don't like being judged for being single. It's not that you actually think love is overrated. So I have the feeling that you just don't want to be single. But since like everyone is trying to pressure you, you're just like, love's overrated. Listen, until you experience love, I would not say it's overrated. Once you experience love, yeah, then you can say it's fucking overrated. Like real shit. Like listen, chat. I've had my experience. Okay, I had a girlfriend at one point. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay, listen. That shit was a disaster. So in that situation, yeah, love was fucking overrated. Okay, fuck that shit. I might as well just like not have friends, you know, not even fucking like leave my house. Okay, so you know that was in the past. Okay, I'm over it. But even then, I still don't think love is overrated. I just feel like, you know, that person was, you know, overrated in my mind, and I should have, you know, realized that, you know, cut them loose a little bit earlier than I did. You know? Basically, I should have dumped them, okay? Like way earlier, but I was a dumbass, okay? Because I was in love, okay? That's what I'm saying. So sometimes, honestly, okay, listen, love can kind of bite you in the ass. So like I said, it's like anything in life, okay? If you let it drive you crazy, you're gonna be fucking crazy. Sometimes you need to sit back and really look at the big picture without your emotions. Logically, is this good for me? And if the answer is no, you know what? You just need to dip out. If the answer is yeah, it is good for me, okay, then like deal with your problems that you have with that person you're in a relationship with, you know? Rogue Banana, thanks for Suba. I had a girlfriend, bro. Your imaginary friend doesn't count. Okay, shut up, bro. I actually did. I swear on everything, okay? I swear. It wasn't a good experience, though. So, honestly, I would have preferred if I had never even had one. I bet you also think toilet paper should hang over instead of under because it's easier. Yeah, I do. It takes literally 2 seconds of your brain to realize you can put it one way over the other to, like, save effort. Yes. And that way your poop hands don't have to hit the wall when you try to grab parts from the roll. So, honestly, what do you do when you have dingleberries, though? What the fuck does that have to do with the toilet paper roll being over or under? What? Pause. You got that. You got that. Next. I think popcorn is overrated because it smells bad and tastes like garbage. Okay, listen. Listen. I kind of agree that sometimes popcorn can smell like ass, okay? If it's too strong of a popcorn smell, it starts to like affect my nose in a way that it's like, I don't like this. But most of the time it smells pretty good. But sometimes it's like too much. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, like movie theater popcorn, if I had to smell that for a day straight, I think I would go insane and wish I lost all sense in my nose, okay? But that's mainly the butter. But I think popcorn tastes good. I do not agree with you. You have been exiled from my court of law. Shoo. Yamino. All right, here we go, guys. All the pineapple pizza lovers in chat, raise your hands, say I. I'm about to show your in-courtroom representation. This is your attorney for your points. Let's see how they presented on their, presentation to the court of law. They said, I think pineapple on pizza is underrated because it is the only flavor I love. It's sweet and sour, which is perfectly balanced with tomato sauce. Now, as someone here who has never tried pineapple on pizza, I do not have a very, good opinion on this. My bigger sister, Scarla, however, feels, quite strong about the pineapple on pizza thing. Okay, listen, if you tell Scarla you don't like that shit, she's going to be like, first hand, second hand, third hand, and 67th hand offended by your comment, okay? If she knows that you know someone who doesn't like pineapple on pizza, she probably won't talk to you anymore. Like, that's how strongly she feels about it. So on the strength of my sister, I will say based. But until I try it, my opinion is not that strong. I feel like, honestly, though, it's just going to be like, okay. I don't think it's going to be crazy good. I don't think it's going to be crazy bad. I just think it's going to be like, it is what it is, you know? That's just how I feel. I only have someone's base other than blue hair Armin. Okay, listen, Rogue Banana, you need to stop talking shit in my super chat box. This is fucked up. Thank you so much, but fuck you. Okay, next. I think the idea that Minecraft is a post-apocalyptic game is underrated because it means mushroom cows may someday be real, and I want that. Y'all ever like hear people, like, you ever sometimes when you talk to your friends at like 3 a.m. and you think you're like the smartest person alive for some reason? Like, you just start saying shit to fucking say it. You're like, yo, I think like this planet revolves this way because the Omegaverse, and if we switch like timelines and like transverse to like an alternative universe, like we really can go in and understand, you know, the technological landscape of this new metaverse that they're trying to push for at the same time due to the parallels of the past and the future. Like those motherfuckers, okay? That's what you sound like right now. You just sound like one of those people who dead thought they were the smartest person alive at like 2 in the morning. And honestly, I released the marshmallows at like 2 in the morning for probably like half you. So you know what? Understandable. Okay, I didn't mean to say Omegaverse. Okay, I meant to say fucking like, fuck, what's the term, bro? I don't fucking know, man. Okay, the multiverse. I meant to say the multiverse. Yeah, the multiverse, not the Omegaverse. So yeah, that's what you think. You know, that's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so I will rule it as hearsay because honestly, you know, if you present evidence to us in a with an unclear headspace, it is quite hard to take it seriously. Yes. Come on, why about too much? I don't even know what the fuck the Omegaverse is, okay? Y'all always talk about it, and then Lyra knows some shit. Some about raccoon assholes. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I just know it's crazy. Okay. Next. Mint chocolate ice cream is underrated because somebody told me it tastes like toothpaste. Now, in my personal opinion, I think mint chocolate chip. Oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck I said. That shit wasn't even like words. I like coughed and stuttered. I think mint chocolate chip ice cream is rancid. Okay, I think that shit tastes like booty. It is ass, trash. Throw it in a fire and burn it. Melt the ice cream. That's how I feel about it. Now, here's the thing. Once again, since people like to get offended over foods nowadays, taste bud, your taste buds are your taste buds. But me personally, listen, I just don't think mint and chocolate should be combined in any food, okay? I don't think it should be combined in ice cream. I don't think it should be combined in those fucking Andes mints they give you at those fancy ass restaurants where it's like mint chocolate instead of just a mint, or instead of just chocolate, okay? I don't think it should be combined in fucking anything. Nothing. Mint and chocolate belong apart, okay? They're in a toxic relationship. That's like when your best friend is in a toxic relationship, you're trying to get them to break up. That's mint and chocolate. They just aren't compatible, and they should just move the fuck on from each other and go see other people, okay? Chocolate should go, you know, to like, you know, some fucking brown sugar and make some chocolate chip bullshit, and mint should just stay in its own lane and get some sugar and maybe, you know, make a peppermint. We do not need this rancid flavor to persist throughout every food item imaginable. And those of you in chat telling me to try it, I have, okay? If I haven't tried it, I wouldn't be giving my opinion on it so harshly, okay? I've even tried it on accident a couple of times, which is honestly even worse. Mine, thanks for super. Once in middle school, someone made a presentation on why pineapple pizza was bad, but then ended off with, I'm allergic to pineapple. Like, bruh. What? That's clown shit. Milk Tank, thanks for super. Comparing it to toothpaste is overrated as fuck. Okay, maybe the comparison is overrated, but to be honest, like, if a comparison is accurate, then it's accurate, okay? Like, I do think it kind of tastes like toothpaste. Honestly, no. That's a lie. I think toothpaste tastes better. Yeah. I think that shit tastes better. I know y'all gonna hate me for that. Yeah, I said it. I think toothpaste tastes better. Oh, I love seeing chat go like, what the fuck? You're so stupid. Based? Unbased? WLLW? It's funny to me. Bro, against the super. Breaking Bad becomes so much better if you think of it as a fanfic by students who want to know what he does after school in his free time. How did we get on this topic? This was super chat though. This is coming from a guy who wipes his ass standing up. What the fuck does it have to do with? Okay, see, this is, you want to know what's overrated, chat? You guys using my opinion on one thing to invalidate my opinion on something else, okay? Listen, two things can exist separately, okay? I can be a stand-up ass wiper, and I can think that mint chocolate chip tastes like the shit I wiped off my ass. They can exist at the same time without the opinions conflicting each other, okay? There's probably someone that stands up and wipes her ass that actually likes mint chocolate chip ice cream, okay? But me personally, okay, my taste buds do not agree with that shit, okay? Okay, this is what I like to call a logical fallacy. Did you ever learn about I don't know if you guys took rhetorical analysis for 2 years like I did, to be a judge you have to be very esteemed and well educated. They actually teach you about logical fallacies and various ones, and using an opinion on one thing to invalidate the opinion on something else that's unrelated. Honestly, it's not really the best policy, okay? I forget what the term is, okay? But I know there's a bunch of them. And so maybe you should read up on some of those, just saying. Hi, Scarlett. Scarlett said, thank you, kill facts. Wow. Wait, Scarlett, you don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream? Or you just are saying that my opinion on one thing doesn't affect my opinion on something else? Bro, this was super. When y'all stand up when you wipe, the toilet paper shit hanging over, and hate mint chocolate chip. 10,000 says you go to a fancy 5 Michelin star restaurant and order chicken fingers. Okay. No, I would get a filet mignon, okay? I would get a filet mignon. Listen, every time I go to a fancy restaurant, I get a filet mignon. Because 9 times out of 10, listen, 9 times out of 10, everything else on the menu is too complicated to me and I don't even know what the fuck it is, okay? So I'd rather spend $50 on a steak I know I'm gonna like versus $50 on some food item that I don't even think is written in English and got 80 different things in it, okay? That's just how I am, okay? I think there's beauty in simplicity. And I actually think, filet mignon is like worth the price if you have it like on occasion, No, I want toothpaste for my ice cream soup. Ew. Okay, Scarlett is like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay. Next. Now, this opinion, listen. This will show me how many of you guys in chat are logical thinkers. So I'm actually going to hide this real quick and I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many people in here make their bed when they get out of bed? If you make your bed, type 1. If you don't make your bed and you just kind of like pull the covers up so it's sleepable the next night, type 2. I want to see. Okay, I'm seeing that it's actually pretty mixed. So here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna read this opinion. And this is this opinion. Listen, they did not pull this study out of their ass. It's true. They said, I think making the bed is pointless. There seems to be a real survey on this point shows making bed wraps your sweat, scales, and oil from your skin in the quilt. And mites love warm, humid places. The warmth and moisture you leave on your quilt will provide them with a very suitable environment for living. If bed is not made, it will accelerate the evaporation of temperature and moisture, thereby reducing the problem of mites partying in the quilt. Just like those of y'all that sleep naked and, you know, fart out poop particles and then like inhale that shit and like, you know, roll around in it in your bed sheets. If you make your bed, okay, immediately after getting out of bed every day, you're actually contaminating yourself further, especially if you sweat in your sheets sometimes, okay? And listen, this is coming from someone who washes their sheets every week anyways. I still don't make my bed for this reason. Actually, I do this thing. Listen, call me a clean freak. I will actually open up my covers where I slept and let the bed air out. And then I will pull the covers back up so it looks semi-presentable. But I'm not adding accent pillows and shit, okay? I'm not adding like those little decorative pillows on top of my bed. You got me fucked up, okay? Listen, if you're gonna judge me because I don't have some fancy additional pillows on my bed that I'm gonna have to move off every day and night anyways, I think you're delusional, okay? Here's the thing. Listen, you're wasting your time buying the pillows, spending the money to buy the pillows, and moving them on and off your bed every day. Don't come for me for being, you know, economically efficient and caring about my time, okay? Don't do that. Also, wash your bed sheets. Okay, but still, technically, if you make your bed, your bed sheets get dirtier faster. So if you don't wash your bed sheets every week, you know, new strategy dropped on how to, you know, not feel as guilty about that. You're not wrong, but I like organizing. I mean, if it's more of a mental thing, that makes sense. But in actuality, conceptually and factually, making your bed is fucking pointless and does more harm than good. Jazz kind of down. Thanks to Supa. With the amount of time Kel brings up rhetorical analysis class, I'm pretty sure it's the only class he's ever taken. No, okay, that just proves my point about a lot of things, okay? What am I gonna say? I took a fucking calculus class. What does that help me with streaming? What calculus am I doing for you guys, chat? Not shit. Sunflower man, thanks for super dog. What kind of toothpaste you using? I use Sensodyne, and I think that shit tastes better than mint chocolate chip ice cream. Wife Wolf, thanks for the 2 months as well. So I get free bed mites if I make my bed. Pog. Oh my god, that is nasty as fuck. I have a washing machine, so I can't wash often. Okay, well, if you can't afford it, buy 2 pairs of sheets so you can switch it out every week. That's what I do. I don't actually wash my sheets every week. That would be like a waste. I do it like every 2, and I just swap out my sheets. Okay, next one. Recording your good deeds weakens the good in them. So I have a question. What is your opinion on this? Because here's my thing. Regardless of if you recorded the good deed or not, you still did it. You still did it. The net effect for that person you did the good deed for is inherently positive. Now, here's the thing though. I don't think intent matters when it's a good deed. Because here's the thing. Regardless of your intent, the good deed is still happening and there's still good happening. I don't think your intent actually matters if you're talking about the deed being good. The deed only, not you as the person who did the deed, not the presentation of the deed. But I mean, if you did the deed and it had a net positive, I think it's a good deed. The thing that gets called into question is when people record their good deeds to make themselves look like a good person. I don't think recording a deed you did makes you look like a better person, but I don't think recording it makes the deed less good. So I don't think recording a deed makes the deed less good or the net effect of the deed less good. But I do think if you're recording the good deed to post somewhere, that indicates that as a person, you are lacking in some regard for your like moral compass. Like you want to look good because you think you need to. And so you are only doing it because you want to look good. Now, whether you're doing it to look good or not, once again, still a net positive for the other person. But I think that calls into question your character, not the deed itself. Unless you're one of those people that does a good deed, doesn't say you want anything in return, and then begs the person for something in return. But then again, that doesn't make your good deed less good. It just means like afterward, you're a piece of shit. So like, honestly, it just indicates the person. It doesn't really indicate anything about the deed. So I don't think it weakens the good in the deed. I think it just shows as a person who is inherently flawed, performative, or those sort of things. I do think though, if you're recording a good deed and it's like for raising awareness, that's fine, right? Like if you're hosting a charity event and you want more people to know about it, or if you're like, or if you're like Mr. Beast and you're planting like 20 million trees or some shit, like, yeah, that's a cool ass video idea. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Like I would record that too. That's cool. Okay. I got 20 million planted. That is crazy. But he also did a donation thing for that too. But nah, if you're like that, if you're gonna pull like a you know, a gum rice, okay, and you're gonna walk up to homeless people and like throw money at them like they're a stripper, yeah, that's a little bit, you know, that's a little bit goofy. That is a little bit goofy. Okay. Next. Now, this is what I like to call a Scarla food opinion. They said, I think sugar on spaghetti is underrated. Why? Because it tastes good and it also cuts down the acidic taste. It's not much different from seasoning with pepper or salt. Can we all collectively as a chat just give a big moment for pause? Pause. You're moving mad. Sugar on pasta? Sugar on pasta? You also said that the pasta has an acidic taste. I do not know what type of pasta you're eating that tastes acidic. Okay, but you need to stop eating that shit. That cannot be good for your fucking tongue. Okay, maybe if you're using sauce that's acidic, then use a different sauce. But putting sugar in the sauce, I mean, okay, a lot of sauces like tomato sauce do have sugar in them innately, but I mean, like if you're adding extra sugar just for the sake of adding sugar, after that you probably need to pick a new sauce. So yeah, that's weird. That's weird, in my opinion. But if it's like, for like I said, my mind, pasta depends on what's on it, okay? But if you're adding sugar on it just for the acidic taste to get rid of, you probably need to pick some new sauce. Jubilee spaghetti tastes sweet, but that is for the sauce. They're saying they did it for the pasta. They didn't say pasta with this sauce. They didn't say that's what I'm saying. They just said they put it on the pasta. That's whack. For the pasta is crazy. If it's with sauce, like for a food dish, like I said initially, like tomato sauce does actually have sugar in it. Like most tomato sauce you buy is gonna have sugar in it already. But I'm saying if you just put sugar on your pasta like it's salt and pepper, that's crazy. That's crazy. Adding sugar to the sauce, fine. Adding sugar to the pasta just cause. That's weird. Like I said, just make a different sauce. Filipinos have sweet sauce, but that's the sauce. The sauce is already made sweet. This is how I picture this person. They have the pasta dish how they like it already, and then they just take sugar like it's salt and start like shaking it on top of their pasta. That is fucking weird. Okay, That's weird. That's what I'm imagining. So that's why I'm imagining, okay? That's weird. So they left out some information if they're referring to Filipino pasta. They're referring to what I just said, which is how I'm taking it. Okay, I'm just taking it literally. That's weird. Okay, that's goofy. What is the Christmas frame? What in the frame Christmas movie Elf in the Will Ferrell? What? These are the Super Mars. Okay, next one. I think Twitter drama is overrated and they do not have a life. Okay. Here's the thing. It depends. I think a lot of the time people on Twitter, okay, listen, people on Twitter, I think sometimes they just need to like touch some grass, okay? Touch some grass, touch a girl, touch a guy, touch yourself, okay? You know, do your homework, go to work, get a job. You just need something, okay? You just need something to fucking do, okay? For a lot of stuff on Twitter. Now, I do think though, there are definitely some things on Twitter where it's actually an issue, okay? And so it should be spoken about. So I feel like it kind of depends. Like, I feel like it depends on what type of drama it is, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but if you get mad at me for example, if I were to get into Twitter drama for, what's something stupid? I'm trying to think. I were to get canceled on Twitter for saying my opinion on a certain anime, okay? Like, oh, I think this anime is garbage, okay? That everyone on Twitter came dogpiling me, started bringing up like shit that isn't related, calling me ugly, saying I'm stupid, this, that. You know, I'm getting attacked. People are spamming those K-pop fan cams and replies. That's how you know shit's bad, okay? When you see those fan cams and the replies, oh my God, you entered the wrong part of Twitter, okay? You got fucked. You got fucked by the wrong part of fucking Twitter when you start seeing the fan cams, okay? That's how you know it's over, okay? It's a wrap for you, my guy. When you start seeing those shits, that's how you know it's bad. If I were to get that for saying an opinion on anime, okay, I think that's ridiculous. And I would not, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I were to get canceled for something that dumb, I'm not apologizing. I would never apologize for something I'm not actually sorry for. Which sounds kind of bad in theory, but honestly, I think that's technically better. Because do you want someone who doesn't only apologizes when they feel bad, or do you want, or like if I understand what I did is wrong, I will apologize. But if I think what I did is perfectly fine, and after being informed by people who think it's not fine, I still think it's fine, I'm gonna just keep it moving like it's fine, and we can disagree, and you don't have to watch me, or you can move on, okay? Yeah. But I'm not apologizing if I get canceled for saying like fucking, for example, if I were to go on Twitter and say Clannad is the worst anime ever made, I know that would get people mad. This is not what I actually think, okay? But I know that gets people mad. If I got like K-pop fan cam canceled for that shit, I'm not fucking apologizing. If anything, I'm gonna just double down. I'm be like, yeah, you so emotional about this anime, dumb bitch. Like, that's what I'll do, okay? You can tell me to stay in Luna in the replies all you want. That does not mean I'm gonna change my opinion. Okay. No. Would you pay the $8 to be verified on Twitter or no? And who in NIJISANJI do you think would? Wait, you can pay $8 to be verified on Twitter? Or do they just look at your application if you pay $8? I don't understand. Anyways, Lulu, thanks for Supa. So have mercy on K-pop fans who are unrelated. I mean, I don't think K-pop fans are like a monolith. I'm just saying, like, I like the people that like the most crazy like cancellations I've seen ever have been done by K-pop stans, okay? It's to keep the verification blue check mark if you've already been verified. Oh, what the fuck? swag. Okay, next. I think peeing standing up is overrated. Unless your stream is perfectly smooth. For the pride of being a man, we create enough turbulence at the water surface to eject some drops from the bowl. It's entirely unnecessary, and most of us men think just because we aimed at the dead center, there should be no spillage, therefore no bother to clean the seat afterwards either. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with this. Because here's the thing. Listen, if I were to tell any of my friends, okay, that I pissed sitting down, for example, they would roast the shit out of me. They would be like, yo, Kel pissed sitting down. What the fuck's wrong with him, man? You're goofy. What is this tomfoolery? You look dumb. Like, but honestly, first of all, who cares? Second of all, yeah, no, they're kind of right, bro. Like, listen, it is overrated for that reason. Like, people care too much. It's like the wiping your ass, sitting or standing. Actually, no, that's more understandable because like you can hit your shit off the toilet bowl. This is just dumb. Okay, the only thing that this will fuck up is if you hit like if you piss on the seat. Homer's illustration. Okay, like, bro, you can aim, okay? The poem illustration is crazy. Not everyone's gonna piss like that, okay? That's if you literally just sit down and piss without doing anything, okay? You gotta aim when you stand if you're a dude, okay? You also gotta aim when you sit. It's not, you know, it's not that different, okay? Literally, you're just sitting versus standing. You still gotta aim a little bit, okay? I mean, you have to aim less when you're sitting, but you still gotta aim, like, damn. How do you aim if you sit? Well, okay. I mean, assuming you're not a dude, if you're asking me this, it's literally not that hard, bro. Okay, like I'm just gonna say it's not that hard. Okay, honestly, it's probably easier than aiming when you stand, because like you don't have to really, you know, aim that much. Okay, you just point that shit down and call it a fucking day. Okay, that's it. That's literally it. Okay, when you're standing, you know, you got to make sure it's not too far to the left, to the right, you know, up, down, middle. Like you got to make sure like you're playing an FPS game with that toilet bowl. Okay, when you sit, it's like, okay, is it down enough to where it won't go through the seat crack and get everywhere? Okay, cool, we're good. You know, that's it. And then some dudes, listen, okay, some dudes will have these competitions. Oh, I can stand this far away. Y'all weird, okay? Y'all weird. At the end of the day, y'all weird. But honestly, yeah, standing will cause micro particles to go everywhere in the bathroom. So, honestly, it's more sanitary to sit. Straight up. So all my dudes, it's literally more sanitary to sit. So those of y'all being like all up and like aggravated about people that will fucking sit, you kind of goofy, because honestly you probably got pissed like over your bathroom floor in like little particles. Micro particles happen when you flush anyways. That's why you have a toilet seat you can put down, so that doesn't happen. Because you put down the toilet seat, there's no microparticles getting out. Okay, they're gonna hit the lid of the bowl and you can clean that. You're not gonna be like inhaling them or like walking all over them, you know. Anyways, next question, or next opinion. The way Kyomis actually repeat after you whenever you say the iconic "that's crazy" is like little parrots. It's way too adorable, and it's for now underrated. Chat. That's crazy. See, look at that. I think it's nice, you know. We're like bonding over a common phrase, you know. It's great. Our lingo has infected all of NIJISANJI. We are slowly taking over the vernacular of every streamer within this company. Okay, if I am ever a senpai, the new wave will say "that's crazy." Okay, and maybe they'll also introduce to us another phrase we can add to our Niji vernacular. Okay, Because so far we got Pog and That's Crazy. And honestly, Pog was borrowed from like Twitch, and That's Crazy is literally because you guys just think I say That's Crazy incorrectly. And so you put DAS. And in reality, I'm saying Das, okay? It just sounds like I'm saying Das, okay? Fuck you. Honestly, I just said it and I can't even hear the difference. Maybe I am saying Das. Fuck. Okay, but I am actually saying That's Crazy. I'm just like, That's Crazy. I just say it fast. I don't even hear a difference. So honestly, I didn't even know. Listen, I didn't even know I said it that much until I joined NIJISANJI, and like y'all just would spam it every time I would say it. And one of my friends pointed it out and like, yo, I think it's funny every time you say That's Crazy, your chat will just spam it. And I'm like, oh shit, they do. I kind of say it a lot. This was around the time when I was streaming Detroit Become Human. So it was like early. It was like early in my Niji life. Moonflower, thanks for the super. That's crazy. That's crazy. Next one. I think putting ketchup on everything is overrated because there are literally so many other options, but you refuse to use them and still choose ketchup. Based as fuck, bro. Honestly, yeah, okay. First of all, I think condiments are overrated anyways, okay? Not condoms, chat. I know I said that last time. Condiments, okay? If anything, condoms are underrated, okay? Because some of y'all, you know, are not, you know, should not be having kids, okay? You're not responsible enough. But condiments are overrated in general. Because listen, okay? Listen, I just think, like, sometimes if you need to cover your food in a sauce, an unhealthy amount for it to be edible, maybe you just need to, like, make better food. Because realistically, it's better for you to eat everything plain, okay? As much as y'all fucking clown on me for this shit, I'm technically eating healthier by eating shit plain if we were to eat the same food item, right? Like if I was gonna get a burger and I just got a bun and meat, and you got a bun, meat, and like some 2 sauces and like some random fucking like veggies on top, okay? That honestly probably aren't that good for you anyways, because most of the time they're like fucking... The shit they give you for burgers lacks nutrition anyways. I'll probably be eating healthier, to be honest. Mustard has 0 calories. There's no you lying to me right now. I'm gonna Google this shit. Does mustard have calories? It definitely has calories. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I knew it. Okay, damn. Why did I believe you, bro? Now I look stupid. Listen. Maybe someone invents diet mustard in the future. Okay, but for now, that shit has calories. Don, thanks for the super. That's crazy. Mars, for real, thanks for the super as well. That is quite bonkers, I must say. Lulu, thanks for the super chat. Who said I wanted to be healthy? I'm just giving you a reason why eating stuff plain can be better, okay? Listen, you don't have to care about your health, you know? I'm just saying, but like, yeah. But I agree, okay? Especially ketchup. Like, I don't know why the go-to for everything is ketchup. Oh, that, you don't like it? Put some ketchup on it. Oh, you don't like this? Put some ketchup on it. Oh my God, this? Put some ketchup on it. Like, bro, other shit exists. And on top of that, like, what, like, it's other shit exists. Next, any other Pringles flavor than the original is so overrated. The original with just a little salt and was the absolute best. That's actually the case for any type of cracker and stuff like that. The original is always underrated while the other flavors are overrated. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with this person. I think now I don't okay, listen. I'm gonna start this off by saying I don't like Pringles. I don't like potato chips. I don't eat anything that is derived from potatoes at all. I don't eat French fries. I don't eat baked potatoes. I don't eat sweet potatoes. I don't eat mashed potatoes. I don't eat potato chips. I don't eat any of that shit, okay? That shit, I just hate potatoes. I think potatoes are rancid, okay? But with a lot of like chip flavors, I do think the original is normally better. I do think like maybe on occasion there will be one with like a side flavor that's better, but most of the time I feel like the side flavors are just like, they just taste odd, you know? It's just like, why are you trying to make this thing that already tastes like this thing like tastes like another food? They'll be like, oh, these are bacon flavored you know, Pringles. Like if I wanted bacon flavored shit, I would eat some fucking bacon. Like what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at that point it's like too much. Okay, like if you want to do like a barbecue flavor, or like you want to do like a salt and vinegar, fine. But it's when you start making like chicken and waffle flavored chips, I'm like, bro, I might as well just have some chicken and fucking waffles. Why am I gonna have a potato chip that tastes like chicken and waffles? That's too much. You're doing too much. Okay, that's how I feel. And yes, Lay's has made a chicken and waffles potato flavor, or potato chip flavor, and I've tried it, and honestly it just made me think, damn, I should have just had some chicken and waffles instead of this shit. Okay, that one exists. So I do think like, oh, barbecue, or like when they add extra cheese, like extra cheesy, or like little modifications like that can be good. But when you start trying to make your fucking random food item taste like a whole ass other food item, I'm kind of like, it's not gonna taste like the other ass food item, and it's gonna probably taste worse most of the time, you know? But like Cool Ranch, stuff like that, that's fine. But I think when they like start doing too much, it's like you're doing too much. Pista, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much. It's like those crazy Kit Kat flavors they have in Japan. I mean, honestly, I've never tried any of the other ones, but I feel like, yeah, the originals are probably better. Like, low-key. Lemon flavor candy versus lemons, but that's not the same thing, bro. Because I already said, like that's like saying, oh, ranch flavored things instead of things with ranch. Like, that's a dumbass comparison. Yeah, I've never had any of the other Kit Kats. I would like to try them. What about shrimp chips? I don't like seafood, so I probably won't like those either. Commando Potato, thanks for the supa. Next. Judging a book by its cover is underrated. I honestly disagree when people saying it's bad and rude. At the end of the day, a lot of people do it, and I think it could be more good than bad in a lot of situations. Okay, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Listen. Here's the thing. Judging a book by its cover is only a good idea when you know some shit is already wrong. Because in hindsight, you can say, oh, I thought this looked sketchy. I still went there and then it was sketchy. Next time anything looks sketchy, I'm not going to do it again. You can do that, right? But that's so easy to say after it doesn't work out. When it works out, you're like, oh, don't judge a book by its cover. When it doesn't work out, you're like, oh, yeah, see, you should always trust your intuition. So honestly, it fucking depends. And I think a lot of people, when they say this like type of thing, it's more based on like more recent experiences. I do think though, this isn't talking about books, by the way, specifically. Judging a book by its cover is an expression for like assuming something about a situation before you actually experience it. So I think it depends. I do honestly think judging a book by its cover can be useful in like certain survival situations. Like, it's honestly better to just avoid a possible bad outcome than like maybe experience it. But in most day-to-day situations, if you have the time to maybe get the bad experience, you might end up with the good one, you know? But sometimes I do think it actually is better to just avoid it if it looks bad. But that depends on the situation. Yeah, it's a natural survival thing. So like, it does make sense, you know? Next. I think Kaneko is overrated. I mean, Kaneko is overrated. Yeah, the Nayas are cute, but what about the woof woof bark bark? I'm not finishing that fucking sentence. You got me fucked up. You got me figgity fucked up if you think I'm gonna finish that sentence. You got me so fucked up, okay? And I said woof woof bark bark in the most monotone, dry ass tone so that none of you guys can get any sort of feeling from it. I honestly hope it numbed your senses and made you like hate listening to shit for a temporary amount of time, okay? Like, yo, listen, not only are you trying to bait me, okay? But like, I also agree with you on the, you know, Kaneko being overrated. Okay, yeah, that dude is fucking overrated. Who the fuck is that? Okay, it's me, Kaneko. Fuck that other imposter. Okay, get that imposter out of your chat. You idolize this imposter too fucking much. No, that was good. That was not fucking good, chat. Stop lying to yourself. You're coping. You're coping. It's fine. You can cope. I understand, but you're coping. Mario-kun, thanks for the 2 months. Toskaru dry version bark. Chat. You guys are some you guys are some pieces of shit, okay? You guys are a piece of work, bro. Okay. I just want to breathe. Okay. That's all I realistically want is I want to breathe. I want to be able to inhale and exhale freely without feeling like you're on my ass for no reason. But here you are constantly trying to push this narrative that I'm either a dog or a cat. Listen, okay, we have a cat in NIJISANJI already. That's Albin. We have a cat or a dog. That's Mista. Why you gotta bring me into this shit? Okay, let me be human. Okay, like listen, we already have that. You don't need to go looking for it, okay? It exists already. This is a fox, bro. He basically a dog, okay? This is honestly both. Yeah. He's like a cat and a dog. Yeah, and Luca is a golden retriever. So at the end of the day, you can just let me be a human being. Okay? Chat? Okay? Are we in understanding? Are you picking up what I am putting down? Are you putting down what I'm picking up? Capo's dog is a fox. Wait, okay, is a fox considered a cat? I actually don't know. Are foxes considered dogs or cats? They belong to the Canidae family in the genus, which means they're dogs. Technically, foxes are fucking dogs. Okay? Fuck you guys, chat. I was right. Mista is a dog. Listen here, chat. Okay, listen here, chat. I was correct. He is a fucking dog, okay? Literally, according to biology, according to his specific family, okay? In the genus, he is a fucking dog. Yeah. Yeah, we're picking up that you're a dog. Okay, shut up. No, you're not. You're not doing that. You're doing no such thing. Moonfly, thanks for super. They were just doing God's work. Bro, they're not doing God's fucking work, okay? They're not. Shut up. Tokyo Bay, thanks for super. I'm still trying to unhear the Nayas. Please, not the dog barks too. Bro, listen, the Nayas was a Batsu, okay? I would never, you know, put you guys in a situation where you felt like you had to hear me Naya unless it was an accident, okay? Cerise, thanks for the super as well. Y'all task through everything on God. On God. And Lulu, thanks for the super as well. I feel like when you say Naya more than the actual pronunciation, I do, because I don't want people to know to listen, because no free fan service, okay? You don't get any free Nayas out of me. Okay? If it's free, you're not getting a Naya out of me. Point blank. Ooh, thanks for the supa, by the way. And Ashizi, thanks for the gifted. Thank you. Naya Toskaru, y'all are crazy. Okay, real quick, listen. Temporarily, we're gonna have to have our court adjourned as I excuse myself to go to the bathroom. Then we will continue our very serious and super decisive court hearing. Yes. Judge Kaneko will be back. Can I get a yes, your honor, in the chat with the salute emote if you have it, or just the salute emote? Do my jurors understand? Okay, chat, why are you so fucking toxic? Just like role play a little bit, okay? Y'all saying like yes, and then half y'all are like, nah, fuck you, nah, Lamau, no, LMAO. Like, bro, chat, come on. Your honor is the formal way to address a judge, okay? It has nothing to do with me actually being your honor, okay? That's like calling Vox my lord. Is he actually your lord? Like, okay, well, actually, I guess some of you guys would want that. Okay, maybe that was a bad example. Some of you guys would definitely want that shit. But. You know what the fuck I'm saying, okay? I'll be back, okay? Court adjourned temporarily, okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Court is now back in session. Case resumed. Is that what the fuck they say in court? I don't actually know what the fuck they say. I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of saying, I'm just talking out my ass, hoping it sounds professional. Sorry, who said that? Run chat. Not me. I'm getting some. I got a fizzy drink. Okay, let's continue. I think Apple devices are overrated because there's better Android phones in the market and you don't have to pay for more storage. Okay, so welcome back, Your Honor. Thank you, whoever said that in chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. I actually agree with this. Now, I personally use the iPhone and I actually like the iPhone better. I've always used the iPhones. I just think the interface and UI and all that, I just like it, okay? I like being able to FaceTime people, okay? I like having a blue text message. I don't know what it is. Something about it feels good, okay? But I do think iPhones are very held in this high regard, almost like they're like the luxury phone, you know? And I think like to a certain extent, that's a little stupid, to be honest. I also use an iPhone because most apps in the Android and Apple App Store, so most apps are optimized for iPhone for that specific model. Like apps in the App Store will make a version for every phone model that is compatible with. for iPhones. Now, for Androids, there are more expensive Androids than iPhones. The problem with Androids and applications are there are so many different types of Androids that app developers actually only develop their apps for like the top three, like brands, or the top three like three like kind of like families of Androids like at the same time. So if you have like an Android that app developers don't care about, you're gonna get some scuffed up applications, bro. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys use Snapchat, okay, but back in the day for certain Android phones, they actually literally the people who created Snapchat were too lazy to optimize the app for Android, so they literally coded the app where it opened the camera and screenshot the photo from your camera feed as the Snapchat picture instead of taking it directly from your camera. So literally what that did was it made the image resolution ass. And so many Android apps did that. And that's why for the longest time, there were all these like jokes about Android photos being blurry, because they literally were screen recording it from the fucking phone. That is why, okay? So if that doesn't prove what I mean, that's what I prove what I mean. That is why Androids have a rep for having blurry fucking photos, okay? Because of shit like that. Because the apps aren't actually developed properly for every version. So if you don't have the nicest one, or the one that's making the most money, or a popular brand, they're not gonna make apps for it. So that's why I use an iPhone myself. But in actuality, I think the tribalism between iPhones and Androids is the dumbest shit ever. I just think tribalism in general is kind of dumb. But about such a non-issue like what fucking phone you use is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Somehow thanks to Supa. Me personally, I love a cowboy with a shoulder look but deep voice. Love roasting and soon personality. Different light, you know, not specific who. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay, anyways. Next. Ooh, okay. We're about to talk about anime dubs versus subs, chat. Are you ready for the controversy? Are you ready for people to get mad? To have very strong opinions? So, this person in my court has said, I think English dub anime is underrated because it allows people who don't speak the language, of course, to watch and enjoy the show without having to read. If you want to read an anime, I'll just go buy the manga. It's also really hard for people who have dyslexia or anything that prevents them from being able to read the subtitles easily. I also like to watch anime while working, cooking at home sometimes, and I would like to be able to understand what's going on in the plot if I look away for a few seconds. There are many other reasons as well, but I'll keep it short. Order in the court. We have a official based opinion. Now listen, I know some of you can be like, oh my God, well this anime dub sounded like shit and da 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 da. Listen, you're holding on. I think a lot of people don't like dubs because of how bad they were back in the day. Honestly, most dubs now are fine, to be completely real. For most budgeted animes, the dubs are pretty much fine 99% of the time these days, okay? The problem is the people who are so hell-bent on using subtitles only are remembering the fucking shitty dubs from the 90s that they think are still applied today. No, that's not how it is today, okay? They're better today. They're a lot better, okay? I would say like 99% of them are fine, okay? If it's like a show that has a budget. If the show doesn't have a budget, yeah, the dub probably gonna suck ass. Honestly, if it doesn't have a budget, why did they even dub it in the fucking first place? Now, you don't have to like dubs. You don't have to like subs. But I think it's literally what you watch, okay? Picking one over the other and actually caring, like, to the point where, like I said, this is another sense of tribalism where I feel like it's dumb as shit. In reality, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? The only difference you'll find in a dub is if you watch the Ghost Stories English dub. And honestly, I think that's worth the watch anyways, because that shit is so batshit crazy, it's entertaining. Okay, but in every other anime, it's honestly the same most of the time when it's a newer show. Okay. Keyword if it's a newer show, like post 2013 probably. Okay, before 2013 the dubs were kind of scuffed, I'm not gonna lie, but like honestly I think the Naruto dub was pretty fucking good. Like realistically, I think about it, like that was a pretty good dub show. Like it's pretty good. Now, what I do hate though is when they'll do some shit where like, bro, okay. If the show does a Pokemon and they change the voice actors like 8 times, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that shit anymore. At that point, I'd rather watch the fucking sub so that I don't understand the difference between the voices because I don't understand the language, okay? Like that would honestly help me cope a little bit more. But for most of the time, I think it's fine. Dubs are for casuals. I think that's dumb. You feel like you can't be a true anime watcher unless you read the subtitles. I think you just don't. I think you're gatekeeping something that's a non-issue. At the end of the day, subs versus dubs does not matter. You're still both enjoying anime. And if you have a problem with other people watching anime, then I guess you don't like anime. Because like, would you not want something you like to be liked by other people? The fuck? I understand. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I understand the resentment from like a cynical point of view. Here's why, okay? When I was little, okay, listen, when people would ask me in school if I knew about anime, I lied, okay? I knew nothing. I didn't know who Naruto was. I didn't understand what the fucking like who Goku was. I didn't know shit. I was clueless. Okay, in middle school, I was clueless. I had no idea, okay? But I was still watching Naruto at home, okay, every day. But I acted like I had no fucking idea what it was because I didn't want to get bullied, okay? So I understand now that you're older and you're okay with saying you watch anime. Now that it's popular, like maybe some of the kids that bullied you think anime is cool now. And you mad and you want to gatekeep them from that because they used to make fun of you. I get it, okay? Because sometimes I'm like, damn, Paul, you used to talk shit about me and do fucking Naruto hand signs to make fun of me for watching Naruto. And now you're over here watching fucking, Demon Slayer and posting it on your Instagram story like it's cool. Like, yeah, fuck you, Paul. Okay, exactly. Like, I understand what you mean. I don't even know if Paul was the fake name I said originally, okay? But you know what I mean. So I understand for that, okay? Like, yeah, that makes me pissed, okay? But at the same time, I don't really think in the grand scheme of things, more people enjoying something you like is really that bad. And I think the sub versus dub thing is also the reason that is such a strong thing in the community is because of they want to gatekeep people that are casuals from getting into the hobby because they feel like those people were the people that bullied them, for example, right? So, or the people that would have made fun of them. But I will agree, the older dubs for animes from like the 90s were fucking asinine, okay? They were trash. They were horrific. But yeah, I also think if you're like me and you have head problems and reading is hard, I only watch anime when I am feeling too shitty to do anything. So normally that means I feel too shitty to read, you know? Corin, thanks for super. I'll buy phones from a manufacturer, brings out the slide out physical keyboards back for. Bro, I remember when my parents had like the fucking, I forget what phone it was. It was like it was like a Razer phone, like the brand Razer, I think. Or maybe it was a Motorola. I don't remember. But it was like the one where it was like a full touchscreen and then had like this massive, nice keyboard that slid out. And it was like the first one that was like very modern. Like it wasn't like a shitty slide phone. Like it was basically an iPhone with a slide out keyboard, right? Like it was literally like a fully touchscreen, all that. But it had a slide out keyboard. I remember my parents got that shit. Razors were Motorola brand. Okay, so maybe the Razer was a type of phone. Wait. Razer, Motorola. Okay, well, it was like a nice Razer, because they have like weird looking ones. Okay, the newer ones look fucking goofy, bro. I don't like these shits. Okay, bring back the older ones. Okay, the older ones literally look like iPhones with a slide out keyboard, like straight up. Next. Stargazing is underrated because why look at humans when you can look at all the beautiful stars in the sky? Okay, first of all, pause. Are you trying to tell me I'm not a fucking star? Like you're not gonna look at me? Huh? Since I'm human, you're saying I'm not a star? You're saying I'm not. You're saying I'm not a star. Is that what you're saying? Oh my god, I'm actually tearing up in my eyes. What the fuck? Holy shit, I didn't know I could fake cry like that. Yo, that's crazy. I should be an actor. What the fuck? Holy shit. Okay. Honestly, I do think stargazing is underrated, low-key. But like the problem is, if you live in like a busy city or like a bustling city, bro, there's so much light pollution or from like your city that you honestly can't see the stars most of the time. Like you literally can't. That's what sucks. I remember when I was younger and I would go, cause we haven't done it in a while, but like we would go to the, I would always be in the Caribbean and like the US and like I'll go back and forth, right? And what I really liked about the Caribbean is when you look up at the sky, you can actually see the stars. It was very nice because there's not massive cities everywhere. So if you look up, you'll see like fucking everything. Like it honestly, listen, if you're used to living in a city and you look up outside of a city, like far away from everything, it looks fake. It actually looks fake with how much shit you can fucking see. Like it literally looks fake. And that's like every night in the Caribbean, unless it's like cloudy, but. Or one time I also went to a Native American reservation for, I think they would like, you were allowed to go like the reservation grant like people permission to go river rafting in the like rapids there, right? And then it was one of those things where you would camp overnight. So we camped overnight and we got to look at the stars. Now I also had to shit outside and like piss outside. It was an experience. You know, I was scared I was gonna get attacked by a wolf in the middle of the night and get like my you know, my private parts bitten off while pissing. But you know, aside from that, in the scary parts, okay, I have never seen, like I had never been in complete darkness outside in my life to the point where I literally saw everything. Like it was even more incredible than in the Caribbean, because in the Caribbean, you're still around, like there's still some like buildings, there's some light sources, like all that, right? But there's not really that many, so it's pretty good. But here there was nothing. I didn't even have cell reception. There was not shit. I literally felt like I was looking at one of those like fucking images on Google Images when you Google starry sky, okay, that's like photoshopped. I looked like it felt like I was looking at one of those. Okay, it was fucking crazy, bro. It was actually insane. It was actually insane. I'm still in the Caribbean, can't see shit. Well, you're probably near a lot of like cities. If you go like more towards the coast and kind of away from stuff. But yeah, it didn't look real. Like, because we were in the mountains, it was crazy. Like, it was one of the most surreal experiences I've seen, like, of the sky ever, okay? I was like, damn, this is what we as a society are covering up with our skyscrapers. That's tough, you know? Kiryu, thanks for the 2 months. Thank you for all the fun streams. Happy to be a kill me. Thank you. P.S. Mangosteen, the hedgehog says hello. Oh my God, your hedgehog. I miss him. Listen, I need to do an updated desk tour video or stream, and you need to show me an updated picture of your hedgehog, okay? Y'all remember the hedgehog, chat? It was so cute. It was like in that little basket, and then we just watch them play games. That's so cute. I want a hedgehog. You made me want a hedgehog, okay? Not gonna lie. Trizzy B, thanks for the 2 months. And Mark Gerald, thank you for the 2 months as well. I got lucky with the gifted twice. A W gifters. Okay, next one. Y'all remember? Yeah, it's so cute. Okay, tell Mangosteen, you know, give him some head pats for me if you can pet your hedgehog. I don't actually know what having a hedgehog is like, you know, but yeah, give them a treat, you know, have them watch the stream with you, you know, just give them some love for me, okay? Yeah, I might do a Kyo pet stream, you know, pet review, but like, I'm not really gonna talk shit about your pets unless you have a hairless pet animal. Okay, I might okay, someone left something about hairless animals in this shit, so when I get to that, I'll give you my opinion. But I have some strong opinions about hairless animals. Okay, I don't know what the fuck it is, but something about it irks me like deep into my core. Okay, we'll get there though. I think Kyo what the fuck? What? I think Kyo Kaneko is underrated because his cute energy cured my low blood sugar. You're welcome. Now please give me 3 Akasupas, $1 million, a pearl white Bentley, a girlfriend, make me CEO of NIJISANJI, and give me 10 million YouTube subscribers if you actually think I'm underrated and that awesome. Thank you. PSA over. Okay. When you have us, what will you do with a girlfriend, Kel? Bro, I will have my girlfriend. Listen, my girlfriend. Oh my God, you did not just give me an Akasupa. I was joking. I need to stop joking about that shit, because every time I do it, y'all motherfuckers do it. Okay, look, I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke, chat. It was a joke. Chill out. It was a joke. I was literally joking. I was fucking joking, chat. I swear to God, I was joking. Okay, that's why I said I wanted $1 million, a girlfriend, and to be CEO of NIJISANJI. Okay, like those 3 things are never happening. Okay, I'm never gonna be CEO. I'm never getting a girlfriend. I'm never gonna have $1 million. So yeah, you guys can chill out. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Someone said bitchless behavior. Yo, shut up. Why you roasting me, bro? Why you fucking roasting me? Okay, Moonflower, thank you. And Apple Blossom, thank you guys so much for the Akasupas. What the fuck, guys? I was just kidding, bro. I swear on everything I was kidding. Someone said it's okay to cry. Okay, listen, I've been through too much to cry. Okay, I'm kind of emotionless. Okay, I'm an emotional. I heard Cardi B say this one time on a reality show. She said, I'm an emotional gangster. I cry once a month and whatnot. That has been my life motto ever since I heard that shit. Okay, that has been me. Okay, so listen, regardless of anything else Cardi B has done, that quote has stuck with me, because that shit was hilarious and kind of real. Holy shit, you gave me another Akasupa. What the fuck? Guys, chill out. I was joking. I swear I was joking. I swear. I feel bad now. I was actually joking. But thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, you guys don't have to support me like this, and you guys do. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys like are willing to like be so kind, you know, spend your time with me, fucking literally throw money at me like I'm like a VTuber or stripper. Like, I appreciate it. Okay, sometimes I feel like that. I'm like, bro, I do not deserve this. So thank you guys so much. For real. Sorry, I had to make a joke about being a stripper. Like, you know, for the one time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, what's up? You just raining like, you know, you're raining like shit on. Sometimes as a streamer, I feel like that though. Dead ass. I'm like, I don't deserve this. So thank you guys so much. Holy shit, you gave me another one. Y'all need to chill out. fucking kidding. I swear. I was kidding, chat. Stop. Stop it. I need to be professional and in this court of law. And you guys are making me look like a weak ass bitch. Okay, stop. Stop this shit. This is cruel behavior. This is cruel behavior. This is a sick joke. Pull my leg or something. Is that what people say when they... Bro, I don't fucking know, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, thank you so much. Moonflower for the 2 Akasupas and Apple Blossom for the 2 as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Like, you guys are above and beyond, and I really appreciate it, you know? Like, I wish I could do more, you know, for you guys, but I'm doing the most I can. So I appreciate you guys being willing to watch me and all that. So thank you. Okay, I need to stop being a wholesome little bitch. I need to go back to being a piece of shit. But thank you. And Mizui, thanks for the 5 gifted as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Michelle, thanks for the 2 months. Not Aka, but here you go. Thank you. Mikano, thanks so much for the 2 months as well. Love you, Kyono Parasocial. And Coda, thanks for the 2 months. You're really out here manifesting. I swear to God, it's not even intentional, bro. Like, it was a joke. It was a joke. I was pulling your leg. I was memeing. It was not serious. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. Back to me being the supreme justice. Wait, is that what they call us? Back to me being your honor, Kyo Kaneko, or Kaneko Kyo, the judge. Yeah. Back to the judicial system. Vancouver, thank you so much for the 40. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next one. Speaking of money, we're about to talk about luxury brands, okay? Big brands like Nike, Louis Vuitton, sorry. Supreme, Hermes, Channel? What the fuck are these brands? That's a brand? There's a luxury brand named Channel. It's Chanel. Oh. I don't know what the fuck that is either. But, you know, let's go. Like, that is super overrated. It's not even special or anything. Sometimes it's even ugly. Bro, honestly, listen. Okay, listen. I kind of agree with you, yo. You could literally buy a simple sleeve shirt for like $5, make holes in it, dye it randomly. You can sell it for $1,000 if you present it like it's a new super popular brand that's trending in the world. Just because supposedly it's a trending brand, people will buy it. SMH. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was called Channel, bro. My bad. I do agree with this though. I think big brands, honestly, like, okay, listen, there was listen, the dumbest brand craze, I think. No, you want to know? I'm gonna give you an example of how you know these hyped brands are literally are hyped for no reason. Okay, so back 10 years ago, if you owned, so Champion is like a sports clothing brand. If you owned a Champion jacket, hoodie, whatever, people would make fun of you for being broke. Okay, this happened to me. I rolled up to school in my new Champion hoodie that my mom bought me for like $20 or some shit, and I was called broke. I was made fun of. People were clowning on me. Nowadays, the same Champion hoodie in worse quality is like triple the price, and people think it's like a fucking luxury brand now. Okay, like it used to be like a Walmart brand, and now apparently it's like it's held in high regard. And that's how you know this is some bullshit. It's like, well, Champion's like a hype brand. I wouldn't say it's not like on the level of like Louis Vuitton or like Gucci or anything, but it's like it really shot up and nothing has changed. If anything, the coat I wore back then is like higher quality than the same similar style they're selling now. So that just proves that it's all a trend. Okay. Now, that has nothing to say with the Champion being a bad brand. Okay, listen, I would listen. If that shit costs as much as it did 10 years ago, I'd be bumping that shit today. Okay. But Supreme company made it as a joke. Okay, I didn't know Supreme was started as a joke, but it honestly makes sense considering that it was literally just like a red square with text in like a slightly italic font. If I was the creator of that font, I would have sued them. I'm not gonna lie. Even if the font was like Creative Commons, I would somehow find some legal loophole to sue the fuck out of them for that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, because whoever made that font, yo, they got scammed if they didn't get paid royalties for that shit. Fuck the commercial license, dog. That shit's nullified the second you start selling on t-shirts. Nope, I added a clause in there. You just didn't read it. I'll find a lawyer. I will hire a lawyer that will, I'll pay enough to where suing them will be worth it. You can't tell me big brands aren't showing when they drop the ugly shit and slap massive price on it. I actually don't know, like, to be honest with you, but I do think, like, yeah, it's kind of dumb. Like, luxury brands in general are just kind of dumb. I just wear shit if I like how it looks. That's it. So yeah, I'm not a hype beast is what they call these people. Next. In my unpopular opinion, is being jealous is okay. A human emotion feeling to have. To want what someone thing or feel or something as someone else has is okay. It's just when you do it with jealousy that matters. Like, why you take it out on people, or do you think about why you feel okay? Basically what they're saying in summary, since I can't read this shit because I'm dumb, is yeah, jealousy is a valid human emotion as long as you don't express it negatively to other people. I kind of agree. Okay, I think jealousy is a normal human emotion to have. The thing is, when you turn your jealousy into like pent up what's the term, resentment for that person, that's when it's a problem. Because at the end of the day, you being jealous of what someone else has does not mean you should be mean at that other person for having it, because you don't. You know? So I think it depends on how you express it. Because I think anger is technically an okay emotion to have too, if it's expressed properly. Because I'm angry like every other day. What are we talking about? Okay, next. I think binaural ASMR is overrated. All right. Kindreds, listen. Hey. Put your pitchforks down, okay? It might, the opinion might get a little bit more based as I read it, or just a little bit. I like ASMR and all, but I cannot stand it when people are speaking so closely in one of my ears. Back off, you scoundrel. Speak to me face to face like a functioning member of society. I also hate the whispering, so probably adds on to it. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, you don't even hate ASMR because it's binaural. You just hate ASMR, period. Because you said you don't like whispering. So, like, maybe you like the food ASMR, like the tapping, the people that, like, will pull up with, like, a phone and be like, today we're doing some phone. Ask me here. And they just tap shit. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe that's your thing, okay? But either way, okay, you don't need to like every type of ASMR. I don't really think it's overrated though. Honestly, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think the reason people like binaural ASMR is because it feels more real, because it's like going between your ear headphones like normal ASMR, like normal sounds would. But I don't really like, I don't really listen to ASMR personally, but like, I don't really think it's overrated. Okay. ASMR kind of blew up out of nowhere, to be fair. Like, I remember no one knew about this shit like 6 years ago, really. And then suddenly it became this big ass thing. But I think if people like it, they like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a problem with it. Yeah, I don't really think it's overrated. I just think you just don't like it, you know? Anime is overrated. I love it, but it's so easy to get burnt out of. So I'm just waiting to see what my chat says about this, you know, before I proceed. Okay, so now that my chat's riled up, we will continue. Honestly, okay, I think anything can become overrated if you get burnt out of it. Like, if you binge too much anime, you're gonna get burnt out on anime. Like, realistically, you know? If you binge too much, if you play too much of the same game, you're gonna eventually need like a break from the game. I think that's normal. For me, I tend to do stuff in like smaller doses, or I'll get like really invested, take a break, and then come back. So I just think, you know, either watch better shows that aren't like 1,000 episodes long, that, you know, before it gets good, or take breaks. Don't watch it too much, you know? Okay, next. Been 3 years since I watched anime. Well, you're watching me. I am an anime boy. Look at me. I am a anime character on your screen talking to you. You're kind of watching anime right now. I mean, you're not really, but like, listen. You kind of are, low key. Okay, next. I think alcohol is overrated. Like, can we stop pretending it tastes good? And I hate that parties, being drunk is considered the only real way to have fun. Also, peer pressure from it. Yeah, honestly, okay, I agree with you wholeheartedly, bro. Listen, especially since I'm like, you know, in the colegio, okay, or in the Universidad de ILUNA, you know what I'm saying? People love to throw parties, and then like the whole point of it is like you just get drunk, you show up fucked up, and you're like, ah, and then like nothing fucking happens, okay? And it's lame as shit, realistically. The only reason it's fun because they're literally all they're doing is drinking and getting so obliterated that they don't understand what they're doing is stupid. So I don't really think people think it's the only way to have fun because it's the easiest way to give themselves a good time with the least amount of effort. You could deadass do so much fun shit at parties if you just cut out the alcohol and actually thought of good fun shit to do. The problem is most parties are just social events where people have an excuse to drink, and that's why they go to them. Also, I don't think anyone thinks alcohol tastes good. I mean, maybe they do. Okay, I think like, you know, you can say it's an acquired taste all you want, but that just means it's ass until you get used to it. Realistically. But frozen margaritas, okay, but like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would have margarita without the alcohol in it any day because that shit tastes good. But the second you add the alcohol, it just tastes like bad to me. But I don't know, like I said, I don't really drink alcohol, so I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's overrated. It is definitely overrated. People need to learn how to do shit without being fucking obliterated. Next, showering is so annoying. You have to get the right temperature, wash everything without getting soap in your eyes, make sure all your hair is washed, feeling freezing cold after you leave, etc. I don't get how people do it today. I'm a 3 times a week person. 3 times a week? That's kind of, that's a little nasty. It's a little nasty. Unless you're in a circumstance where you cannot shower more than 3 times a week. You have the option to shower every day. it's not going to cost you any money, and it's readily available to you, and you choose to shower 3 times a week, that's when you're nasty. You don't have the luxury, that's fine. But it's when you choose to be filthy, that's when I look at you kind of funny, because you're choosing it. This was a choice. You did that. You sat down in your chair and wrote this like you were like, no. Ugh. Ugh. I don't think you need to shower every day, okay, to be honest. But I think 3 times a week is too little. Like, I think 4 is probably the minimum, okay? At least you're showering every other day if you do 4, okay? You know? That's fine. There's 7 days in a week. So like 4 is like every other day. You're talking about every weekday, then yeah, that's fine. Like every like Monday through Friday, but I don't know. But yeah, oh my God, I don't think you need to wash your hair every day though. That's crazy. Listen, apparently that's bad for you, okay? I've heard that that's kind of bad for you. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think since you don't want to shower solely because it's annoying, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how you struggle to not get soap in your eyes. And the right temperature thing is like, that takes like 2 seconds. Okay, like I don't know how that's that big of a deal. If you're able to write this entire paragraph with perfect grammar and like commas. Like, to be honest with you, you put more effort into writing this than taking a fucking shower. Like, like, to be real with you. That's my thing. I think showering 2 times a day is probably bad. Is bad too, though. Like, you can do it too much. Unless you like, okay, unless you do a sport. But if I did a sport, I would just shower when I was done. Then that would be my shower time. You know? Yeah. If you are fully capable of showering every day without any like medical problem or something stopping you, or like any financial reasons, and you choose to shower 3 times a week, I think that's kind of gross, you know? I think that's kind of gross. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, me personally, I just think that's, you know, I'm just super saying. Okay? So yeah, if you can afford it and there's nothing stopping you, like medically, yeah, no, that's the choice. Okay, that's you. That's you. Next. Camping is so overrated. I mean, just the bugs alone should be enough of a reason. Okay, honestly, like, I like agree and disagree with you. Because here's the thing. I think camping is one of those things where I honestly don't think it's overrated at all, okay? Like, real shit, I don't hear a lot of people talk about camping all the time. So I don't think it's overrated at all, because I don't hear people be like, oh my God, I love camping, yeah, like all the time. Like, no, I hear that like maybe once a week, like maybe like once in a blue moon from people who like camping, okay? It's not from everyone. So I don't really think it's overrated. I do think, you know, if you're not into it, you're not into it. But I don't think it's like, oh, everyone likes camping, and I just don't think it's that, like, I don't really think camp, like, that many people like camping, you know? Like, oh no, like, when I talk to people on a regular basis, the amount of people that have camping as one of their things they like to do is, like, very little. Okay, next. But I also think camping, if you're not like going on a hike or going somewhere far away, is kind of like, you know, pointless. You know? Next, I think having a traditional professional career is overrated. Definitely not me venting because my mom keeps asking me to take board exams for the fields I studied and worked in previously. Okay, so I kind of agree with this. Like, listen. We're moving away from a time where every traditional career is the only one that's viable, right? Like, we're moving away from that. My thing is, though, I don't think that's achievable or realistic for everyone. Like, I think, okay, as much as I think this is true, I also think some people nowadays have this mindset where they think if you have a traditional career, you're like less of a go-getter. You're like less of a motivated person. You know, you don't have as much drive. I think that's a crack of bullshit. Okay, listen. Just because you like a traditional job does not mean you're less than, or like you work a 9 to 5, you're less than. Because I hate like nowadays people like, yeah, like if they work a 9 to 5, like I don't think that like that's late. Like, no. And half the people saying that are just like mooching off money from someone else and mad they couldn't go like get a good job. Like, to be honest with you, okay, I think like it just depends on what you want to do. I don't think there should be judgment on if you choose a traditional job or not, as long as you're not harming anyone or your job is not like actively creating problems for you that you are not okay with. And people are like, oh, well, that's not a real job. I feel like most of the time when people say that, they say that from a place of envy and the fact that they wish they could have your job. Okay, it's not normally because like they actually are trying to devalue you. They're just mad that they're in their situation and you're in yours, you know? Next, I think life is overrated. True. This shit's crazy, bro. Listen, okay? Some of us, we need to stop taking life so seriously, okay? We just need to, like, have some fun sometimes, okay? Like, listen, sometimes we just need to chill out, have a good-ass time without, you know, going crazy about everything. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's like, what's the point of going, like, crazy over everything all the time? Like, sometimes you can just sit back, relax, take a nice deep breath, smell the roses or some shit and chill out. Okay, next. I think clubs are super overrated. The noise and the strobing lights already give me a headache just thinking about them. Okay, I agree with you. I feel like most people don't go to the club because they like going to the club. They just go to the club because they don't have anything else to do and they'd rather go to the club than do nothing. That's my opinion, okay? That's my opinion. I think a lot of people just go to the club because they don't know what the fuck to do on the weekends. And it's easy. Or they want to meet some girls. Or girls want to meet some guys. Vice versa, whatever. It's one of the only thing, okay? It's you're trying to get a boo thing. You're trying to get a, you know, a one night, or you're trying to do something on the weekend. I don't think anyone's like actively like, yeah, I'm so excited to go to this club. And, you know, this club is like what I've been looking forward to all week. Like a specific club because I love. No, I think it's honestly just like you just want to party. Doesn't matter where you're doing it. You just want to let loose. Next. Candy corn is overrated. I hear everyone hype it up, but it's literally garbage. Okay. I think your opinion is overrated about candy corn. Here's why, okay? Candy corn is not overrated at fucking all. Most people hate on candy corn. I rarely hear people hype it up, ever. Okay? I never hear people hyping it up. Who hypes it up? Who the fuck is hyping up candy corn? I have never heard in my life a room full of people hype up candy corn. Normally, everyone shits on it except for like 2 people in the room, okay? So I think your opinion about this is overrated. I think candy corn in of itself, honestly, underrated, overrated, I don't really know. When I was little, that used to be my favorite candy, okay? Just because it looks, I like the color of it, okay? And like it was, candy corn was a cool concept. Nowadays, I don't really like any candy if it's not a chocolate bar. So I don't really know, okay? I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's great. I just think it's okay. You know, it's like it's a preference. But I feel like people hate on it to hate on it. If anything, I think it's hated on too much. Next, I think cable TV is overrated because you can just watch YouTube and anime on your computer and no need to waste those additional $100. I barely watch TV for more than 10 years already. For me, TV is just a decoration for your living room and you invite guests to your home, but there's always alternative ways to decorate your living room without a TV. I agree with this too. But I also don't really think it's okay. I don't think it's overrated anymore though. I feel like most younger people don't really care. And it's mostly old people that still watch TV. That makes sense. I think most people use like streaming services like, you know, Hulu, Netflix and all that stuff if they're youngers. Or if they're younger like people. And if they're older, they just still use cable because it's easy. You know? But I don't really think it's like overrated or underrated. I just think it's like a generational gap. There's people that are like, you know, I only use the Netflix and the streaming and the this and the that and the hee and the ha-has. And then there's some other people that are like, oh, I like cable. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Next. I think chicken nuggets are overrated. Pause. What? Nah. Hold up. Order in the court, bitches. Order in the court. What? Chicken nuggets are overrated? Chicken tenders are overrated? Pause. Hell no. I do not think they're overrated at all. I think they're perfectly rated as they are in society. Okay? They don't even taste like real chicken. Aside from them, anyone who says they like them, but I think they only like them because it's an affordable version of chicken, which is valid. But I'd rather not eat chicken than eat chicken nuggets. Doesn't taste right. I think chicken nuggets do taste like chicken. I just think the chicken nuggets you're eating are probably shit, okay, to be honest, because I do think it tastes like chicken. If it did not taste like chicken, I would not eat it, okay? I know what normal you know, like they taste like chicken. What do you mean? Like, where are you eating them from? You eating like dino nuggets, like that are made for like 12-year-olds? Like what are you doing? You're eating the generic frozen brand. Yeah, it's not going to taste good. I literally only think chicken nuggets taste good if you get them from like a fast food restaurant or like a restaurant. I don't really, you know, get the frozen ones at home because I think they taste ass. I would rather just grill some chicken if it was at home. But even though chicken nuggets are made, it depends on where you get them from. The way chicken nuggets are made are not a monolith. It depends on like where they're from, how they're made. Like it depends. Someone said dino nuggets are not made of dinosaur SMH. Yeah, they're not, bro. I hate to break it to you, man. You're not gonna find, you know, a T-Rex inside of a fucking dino nugget. It's not happening. I hate to break it to you, but they're talking about the shape. Dino nuggets are pure nostalgia bait. They're mid. Oh, for sure. Dino nuggets are very mid. I honestly would put them at below average. I just think people like them because they're nostalgia. Yeah. Realistically, if you were to blindfolded feed someone dino nuggets versus like 4 other options, I don't think they would pick dino nuggets as their favorite. Like if you were blindfolded, if you had no clue they were dino nuggets, there's no shot you're picking them for the best tasting ones. It's just not happening. It is literally not fucking happening. Okay, you could say you love them, this, that, the third, but if you were blindfolded and had to pick between like 4 options, you're not gonna pick the dino nuggets. Okay. That's the top one. There's like the possibility of that is crazy low. Next. A lot of people say it's opposite, but I genuinely believe sleep is underrated. We live in a society where the person that's the most sleep deprived is the most commendable or is working the hardest. But dang, when you actually take time and effort to fix your sleep schedule, even partially with the aspect of consistency, you have a lot more bandwidth, and it's a little easier because your head doesn't feel foggy or overbaked all day long. Yeah, I think this is a good opinion. I do think the whole phrase like sleep is for the weak. Sleep is this. At the end of the day, we need sleep. Okay, it's good, really good for you. Like it is. If you don't sleep enough, it's gonna be really bad for you. I wish humans just didn't need to sleep, period. Like if we did not need to sleep, if that was not a requirement for us to be a healthy humans, like if it was just a thing we could do, but it's something that like we actually did not need at all and did not really benefit us, I would, not sleep at all. I would not sleep at all. You bugging. Nah, I would never fucking sleep, bro. I would be so productive, working all the time. Bro, I would be lit. It would be great. I would still probably sleep on occasion, but yeah, if I had a superpower, that would be mine. I never needed to sleep. Okay. Next one. I think steak is overrated. It's just a slob of meat. Like all you taste is meat and whatever few seasonings are put on it. There's nothing special about it. And when I have to sit there and nod through the whole thing and not mention the hardcore steak community getting mad at anyone who doesn't enjoy steak and or getting mad at someone who seasons their steak with anything other than salt and pepper. Steak is boring, it's one-dimensional, and it's annoying. Boo steak. I'm gonna be honest with you, be quite frank with you. If you don't like steak, that's fine. But from the way you're describing steak, I just think you're eating really shitty steak. And I think what you should do is instead of trying to eat steak super often, you should save money so you can have it once in a while and it will actually be good steak. Because me, like, I don't eat steak often for that reason, okay? I don't want to eat bad shitty steak. It's not worth it to me, okay? It's for shitty steak, it's too much money for how shit it is. That's my opinion on steak. Shitty steak is cost too much for how shit it is. Good steak cost like, yeah, it's probably too much, but at least it's really fucking good along with that. But shitty steak costs too much for how ass it is. So I just don't think you're having good steak, to be honest. When they dropping in new animals though, we need an update, bro. we need some patch notes. These animals are getting old. Showering at night is better than showering in the morning because facts, and I said so. I mean, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I shower in the morning, okay? And I get clowned on all the time by my friends because they're like, well, technically you just went through your whole day, got all dirty, and then laid in your bed. Isn't that kind of gross? And I'm like, yeah, it is kind of gross. Like, if I really think about it, it's a little gross, okay? But at the end of the day, it just doesn't work as well for me, you know? I shower in the morning because it helps me wake up and yeah, it helps me like feel less fatigued with my pain shit, you know? It like wakes me up. Otherwise, I never get out of bed. I'm like, I'm in pain. I don't want to move. Versus if I am showering in the morning, it kind of like, you know, wakes me up a bit. Yeah, I'm showering in the morning, but hey, I wash my bed sheets weekly. So you know what? I'm not really sleeping in filth. But listen, if you wash your bed sheets like once a month, once every 2 months, yeah, you should shower at night. Please. I have showered at night though. It's just like, normally I just shower in the morning. I pour the milk first. I do not apologize for fires caused during the stream. don't get it, bro. Why? Why do you do that? Do you just want the certain amount of milk in your cereal? Because, like, it's just going to splash and make a mess half the time. Like, I don't get it. Can someone explain? Like, what is the benefit? How do you even portion the cereal if you pour the milk first? Because if you pour too much milk, you don't have to drink all the milk. But if you put too much cereal, like, or you put too little cereal, I pour cereal little by little so it doesn't get soggy. Okay, that makes sense. If you just have a bowl of milk and you pour a little bit of cereal, eat it, pour a little bit, eat it, so that it doesn't get soggy, fine. What I do so that it doesn't get soggy is I just eat my cereal pretty fucking fast, okay? I eat everything pretty fast. I don't really have that problem. But I understand if that's why. But other than that, there should be no excuse to pour it first. You know? The only one that makes sense to me is you want to avoid it getting soggy. Because you eat cereal slow. So case closed for this one. Next. In my opinion, sitting down in the shower is better than standing because just the way it is lets me because that's just the way it is. Just let me feel sorry for myself at least for one moment, please. Yo, you going through it. It's okay. You know, I hope it gets better too. Okay, listen, I hope my life gets better too. Okay, I've been tired of this shit for a while as well. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, no, I like, listen, sometimes I'll sit in the shower and I'll just look at the ground and be like, damn, you know, when is this sucky life gonna stop sucking so much? And then I'll, like, you know, do like a dramatic, like, look down at the ground and like grab my knee and just sit there like, man, you know, sometimes, you know, I feel that. I do. I do. I'm Normal and Macy. Welcome to membership. Thank you guys so much. Okay, next. So I recently found out that people have their cereal cold. I've always had it warm. What? You had it warm? Wow. I didn't even know that was possible. I actually, like, so you warm it up? My Jamaican parents, since we're Jamaican, my parents always gave me the milk to my sister and I warm because we tend to prefer our food warm. Cold is kind of gross to me. Okay, as long as you're not microwaving the cereal with the milk in the microwave, I honestly think it's fine. If you're putting the cereal and milk in the microwave cold and then you heat it up and have the cereal get all soggy and the milk like cook it into itself, that's nasty. Okay, that is nasty. That's like making cereal extra fucking soggy. Okay, like if it's just the milk that you're microwaving, that's honestly listen, I might try that now. Okay, that sounds like it might be good, to be honest. Just the warm milk kind of sounds like it might be good, low key. Now, heating up the cereal with the fucking milk in it, or heating up the milk with the cereal in it in the microwave is nasty. Could not do it. Next, sunlight is gross. Going outside is overrated. I don't care how healthy it is. Don't let Ren infect you, Kel. They really said, hey, yo, Ren, listen, I know he's trying to get you to go outside. Okay, don't let him do it. Listen, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not going to help you in the long term. Okay, just avoid it. I promise you. It's better this way. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Honestly, in our community, okay, going outside is definitely underrated, but in general, I think it's overrated. Yeah. Okay, fuck that shit, you know. I'll be vitamin D deficient and depressed in my room. Okay, leave me out of this sunlight shit. Next, I think isekai anime is overrated. Are you trying to call me overrated? Are you trying to call me overrated? Because if you are, I don't really appreciate that, to be honest. All right. Anyways, because a lot of them have the same in another world with me having a Giga Chat power and then an anime babe parade concept. Like, that's it. No good storyline whatsoever. Only the few ones I watched actually did have a unique, refreshing story with lovable characters in it. Okay. Here's the thing. I see your point. Okay. I think, like, okay, aside from, you know, me, of course, I do think isekai anime can get kind of repetitive because they do follow a pretty similar format where it's like, bro, like you're in like some like MMORPG type world, you know, your main character that's powerful and you have like a lot of girls surrounding you. I understand that, okay? However, I do think that gets stale after a while, yes, for sure. But there are isekai animes that don't have that concept that are actually pretty good. Okay, next. I think oftentimes being a streamer or influencer is overrated because just because people don't ever see the full picture. Example, all the hate, negative feedback, and the troll that can have on your mental health and all the work that actually takes. Okay, so I kind of agree with this because I am a streamer. Listen, chat, okay, it's not all that it's cracked up to be in every scenario, okay? There are definitely cons, okay? There's a lot of pros, okay? There's more pros than cons. That's why I'm here, of course. But I do think there's a lot of stuff you have to deal with that you honestly don't understand until you deal with it yourself, you know? And then being like a corpo streamer, like me, for example, in Niji, there's even more stuff you got to think about. Yeah, it just kind of depends, you know? Also, you have to be like, you have to be like a type of person that can stream. Like, I mean, okay, listen, to be completely honest with you guys, okay, I don't think every person is entertaining, okay? I don't think everyone has it in them. It's just not a thing that everyone can do. And that's fine, okay? That's fine. That doesn't mean you're not a likable person or that people wouldn't want to be your friend, anything like that, okay? If anything, I think streamers are more crazy than normal people. And like, you know, like we probably have less friends than most people anyways. So honestly, like low key, you know, you probably have more. But yeah, I do think it's like fun, but like there's like a lot behind it, you know? Okay, next one. Ooh. Da, 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 da. I think keeping some stuff to yourself is underrated because not everyone has to know your unhinged thoughts. Okay, honestly, true. Like low-key true. Like, listen, okay, sometimes people need to learn how to shut up and it will help them a bit, okay? Like real shit, okay? Like, I think, you know, like sometimes you just need to shut up, okay? And honestly, it's not even just in terms of like oversharing, okay? There are some times where shutting up will actually benefit you. Straight up. Not even just people around me, Okay, but just you will benefit more from not saying what you're gonna say to that many people. Okay, like honestly, because listen, sometimes being overly honest or sharing too much, it feels great at first, and then later, once like the negative sides of sharing that part of you, it can become a very negative thing very fast, especially if you're a public figure or a streamer. Sharing too much can be dangerous. At first, your viewers, your supporters will be like, oh, thank you, you know, you're so base for sharing this, da da da. But then when people that don't like you find out that information, they use it against you. So it's like, you got to be careful, you know, like you got to think, is me saying this something that's gonna is me saying this something that's gonna actively hurt me later if the wrong person repeats it to me in a harmful way? That's how I think about streaming a lot of times. And most of the time, like, I'm fine. Like, listen, my health shit, I don't give a fuck, okay? I've heard everything under the sun about it. That's why I don't care about talking about it, you know? And I feel like it helps with context for some reason for why I may be canceling streams and all that, right? But some people, like, are more sensitive about their health situations or whatever, and because either it's more new to them or it's something they're not used to, like, people criticizing them for, whatever. So I feel like it's a very slippery slope. You gotta be careful, you know? Like, you sometimes you just need to shut up. And I have a problem. Okay, I have this problem where I don't care about my personal information as much as like other people do. Like, for example, like I will go into a conversation, say some wild personal shit and not give a fuck, and not give a fuck later about it, but everyone else around me cares, right? So sometimes that can affect other people too, around you, because they're like, oh, this is like, I didn't need to know this. But also a lot of the times people care about you sharing stuff because they would care if they shared it. So it like depends. Like sometimes people care because they think like you'll care, and sometimes people care because they just don't want to hear shit. So it's like, it's very slippery. But I agree, yeah, sometimes listen, sometimes you need to shut up. Okay, straight up. Okay, also there's something interesting about someone that's a little mysterious. Okay, there just is. Okay, in dating in general, like if you have a friend that you know everything about, you know, sometimes it's like, just, you know, it's just not as good. That makes sense. Like, I don't know, like there's something about being mysterious that will just interesting. But I also feel like, you know, like sometimes if someone's too mysterious, you're like, damn, you just feel so detached from me, I just don't want to talk to you. So there's like a balance, you know, and the balance is going to depend on who you're talking to too, because some people love when you overshare them and like that shit. Other people are like, oh, I like someone with mystery, like it just depends. But if you're getting in like a really close relationship with someone that you think is more mysterious than like someone you know, like, then yeah, it's probably gonna be a problem. So it depends. I'd rather know everything about my friends and we can be cool with sharing with each other than something I don't know later. Like I said, it depends on what the mysterious stuff is. Like if it's negative, then yeah, it's normally not good. Next one in the court. Seafood is underrated, but it's good because then there's more for me. So it's a win for me in my books. Yo, my dad will dead ass do this. I'll be like, what are you eating? He's like, literally, he'll be like, don't worry about it. You wouldn't like it. Don't worry about it. You'll hate it. You'll hate it. I swear you'll hate it. So that I don't try it, so that there's more for him. Straight up, my dad would do that. He'll be like, yeah, don't try it. You'll hate it. And then that's when I know, I'm like, okay, it's probably really good and he doesn't want me to try it. Now, half the time he's right. I do end up hating it. But the other half of the time, it's good and he's mad that I like it now. So it kind of depends. So you honestly, you know what? Did my dad write this? Dad, do you know how to use Marshmallow? Do you have Twitter? What's happening? But I don't really think seafood is underrated at all. Maybe where you're from it is, but like, bro, if you go to like in Eastern countries, it's a lot more prominent than in Western countries. And like, it's a lot more, Yeah, a lot. It's like a lot more common. And I think so. I think it depends on where you're from. Like, so, like if you're from the East, you might say it's overrated. If you're from the West, you're probably like it's underrated. You know, I just feel like it depends on where you're from. But yeah, I don't like seafood, you know. Cutie Conroji, thanks for the super. Hold up. Have they tried isekai anime with female characters? Because those are immaculate. Like, I don't know of that many popular ones. I don't know. Are there? There's definitely some that exists. But I'm saying, like, I don't think they're nearly as popular as, like, the male self-insert ones. There's no such thing as oversharing and honesty. The art is the timing and the audience. Knowing who and what to share is the art. Yeah, but I feel like if you're not following that, it's like you're oversharing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think oversharing in and of itself is a bad thing. Like, I don't think there's anything that you should 100% be silenced into keeping to yourself. I don't think that's a thing, okay? I do think there are some things that would benefit you to not tell other people. But I don't think that means you should be like not allowed to say it. But there are definitely some situations where not saying shit is actually going to benefit you more than anyone else in the situation. So sometimes, like I said, it's better to just shut up. You know? Especially if you're doing some shit that like 99% of people would not like and you're sharing it, like, yeah, then it's going to bite you in the ass, you know? Like the confessional stream. Like, listen, y'all were honest because it was anonymous, okay? But if I had you guys do a confessional stream where I could see your Twitter account, half of y'all would not have put anything in that shit. Right? Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back, okay? We're gonna have a temporary break in the court, okay? I will be back. For now, we're gonna have a temporary lunch break, okay? Court is adjourned temporarily. Hello, I am back. Rose, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being very nice and gifting to the community. Thank you so much. Okay, I am back. Court is resumed. I don't think you necessarily need the best and highest education to assure your financial success and get a good job. I mean, yeah, I just think that's true. Like, you don't really need the best of anything to get a good job, you know? Like, honestly, you can have the best education and highest and still not get a fucking job. And there are some industries where like your degree is irrelevant in 2 years anyways. I do think it helps, to be honest. Like, I do think a degree helps in more cases than it hurts. But I don't know, if we all stopped conforming to the degree program, maybe we would, you know. But there are definitely some jobs where you need a degree. Like, to be honest, like if you want to be like a doctor, like, yeah, I think, you know, having med school be as hard as it is, kind of makes sense, because you're like, you know, could kill someone, you know? So sometimes I agree. Other times you don't. You know? Next one. Pineapple is overrated, man. Why would you want to eat a fruit? Okay, this is the one I said. Okay, this is the one I sent to Scarla. This is the one I sent to Scarla, right? Okay. And she got so mad when I sent her this, bro. It said, pineapple is overrated, man. Why would you want to eat a fruit that eats you back? Sounds like some simp shit to me, and I ain't no simp. My man said, I ain't no simp. Fuck pineapple. That acidic ass shit eats me back. I don't fuck with that shit. It does eat you back, though. They're not wrong. It literally eats you back. Like, I swear, that shit does. It does not hold back on your tongue at all. It does not hold back one bit. So I agree, okay? I don't think pineapple's overrated. I think pineapple's like... Bro, I don't think pineapple's overrated or underrated. I just think it's like kind of is what it is, you know? Like, it's one of those foods where like it's a fruit, and I feel like it could easily be replaced with another fruit that you like more. But I don't think it's overhyped. The only thing I think that's overhyped or over discussed regarding pineapple is pineapple on pizza. Like, not gonna lie, okay, listen, I don't mind pineapple on pizza. I don't think it's bad or good. I just think, like, why does everyone care so much about it? You know? Like, it's one food item. Like, you can just move the fuck on, you know? But yeah, there is a chemical in pineapple that does like break shit down. Yes, okay. But yeah, I feel like it's something that you can easily replace with, like, okay, you don't like pineapple, okay, I like this other fruit, like, you know, okay, I like cantaloupe, okay, I like, you know, it depends. It's like mint chocolate. Why do you care so much? I only care because people care. Okay, listen. Like I said, I have an opinion about that because people asked. I think it's ass. If you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I don't just go out of my way when someone's eating mint chocolate chip ice cream to be like, yo, I think that tastes fucking dog shit, bro. Why are you putting that shit into your mouth? I would rather taste toothpaste. I'm not gonna say that to someone eating it. I will only say it if you ask me, and you guys constantly ask me. So I'm gonna give you an answer. And I'm gonna enjoy doing it too. You know? Pineapple with salt? I've actually never heard of that before. Yeah, I sent this to Scarla. Let me just read what she said because it was kind of funny. Hold up. She said, angry face, I will fight them. Oh, hell no. And then she sent a gif of like two cats like clawing it out, duking it out, right? And then I just said LMAO. And then she sent another gif of a pineapple and pizza dancing, like a cute animated gif. And she said, see, they besties. And I said, I didn't even say pineapple on pizza. It just said pineapple in general. And then she sent like that gif that's built into Discord of the dude from The Simpsons going in the bush and hiding. And she said, my brain was on fight or flight. I sorry. Still frack them. Pineapple is bomb. So funny, bro. He said, my mind was ready to fight too, Kyo. So funny. I think being American high school is glorified and overrated. I just think high school is overrated. I don't think it matters what. Honestly, listen, if you watch anime and you're American, you think Japanese high school is cool as shit, right? And then if you watch anime and you're in Japan, you're like, bro, this shit is like not this cool in real life, okay? So I feel like it's the same thing when like people that aren't from America watch American high school shows where they're like chilling in the hallway having a good ass time half the time. Like, yeah, you think it's fun, and then you get to it and you're like, damn, this shit's still school. It's ass. You know? Like sometimes we need some shows that aren't just about high school students, okay? Like I'm tired of this shit, okay? Where the fuck are like the college age shows, okay? Where are just the young adults? Why are we always doing this high school shit? That's always the most popular ones on Netflix too. And adults are the ones consuming them too. Like what the fuck? My love for you is underrated because you don't know it. And then he just said, I cringed while writing this. Hey, at least you're aware, you know? Hey, you know, the self-awareness is what makes this great. You know? In my opinion, the negative effects of mental illness and chronic illnesses are just plainly bad. Mental health are completely underrated and not related with the amount of respect and concern by the government and society we often see because you can't see it or it couldn't be real as physical injuries. Yeah, no, I agree with this. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Honestly, I feel like if people took mental health as seriously as they took physical health, the crime rate around the world would like half, bro. Straight up. Would literally half. Because a lot of times, bro, that shit will lead people down dark paths where they're desperate and they have to commit crimes, or they won't be like, they'll be unwell and then they'll think it's like fine, dude, you know? So like, yeah, I agree with you. Next. I think bananas are overrated because they're the worst fruit objectively. They're mushy and ugly and invade everything enjoyable like pancakes and toffee, and certified overrated. Honestly, you're right, bro. Okay, fuck bananas. I've talked about this so many times, bro. I do not think bananas should be classified as a fruit, okay? I don't know what the fuck they should be classified as, but don't call them a fruit and don't call them a vegetable because it tastes too good to be a vegetable, but it tastes too bad to be a fruit, okay? Fruits are normally like very water-based. You know, they're very refreshing. You know, they have like that kind of like lightness to them, you know? Bananas are kind of like natural rotted yogurt in the sense that they're like, it's like gooey. Sometimes I eat a banana and I feel like my mouth got drier. They're a berry. Berries are fruit, bro. What are you talking about? Berries are literally classified as fruit. Every time I talk about this, y'all are like they're berries. Yeah, berries are fruit. Wait, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know, man. The texture is weird. Okay, I feel like it dries my mouth out more than it, you know, refreshes me. And every time I eat a banana, I feel thirsty. Okay, I never feel like I have to drink like a cup of water after eating any fruit except it's a banana. To be honest. And also, if those of y'all saying berries aren't fruits, they literally are. Like, you can Google it. They're fruits, bro. They're fruits. I hate to break it to you, but berries are fruits. They're just a subcategory of fruits. That's like saying melons aren't fruit because they're melons. Yeah, bananas, bro. Honestly, like, it's. I also find it funny. If you were to fucking have a smoothie with literally everything in it under the sun, and you put a scoop of banana in that smoothie, all you're tasting is fucking banana. Okay, you're not gonna taste anything else. Fuck everything else you put in the smoothie. Okay, it's gonna taste like banana and like a little bit of something else. Okay, bro, bananas, they just stop. Like, why they gotta ruin everything I like? And then on top of that, like, why do they just like, they just shouldn't be a fruit? Okay, I'd rather put yogurt, unflavored yogurt, into my smoothie so that it fucking has substance than a banana. And the thing is, I like strawberry banana flavored shit, but the strawberry has to be a lot stronger than banana for me to actually enjoy it. And that is sadly not the case a lot of the time. Most of the time, I feel like the banana just overtakes everything. Okay, I'm gonna give you this, my answer to this. What's it? My response to this, not y'all are not gonna like, but I'm gonna be very honest with you, okay? So they said, I think choosing to be poor and happy over being sad and depressed and rich is stupid and overrated, because why would you need to be depressed when you have money? I mean, money does buy happiness. It may not be permanent happiness, but I'd rather be rich and sad than happy and poor. Okay, first of all, you literally said you'd rather be sad. In my opinion, enough said. You wanted that? You can have it. I don't think having money means you're unhappy, okay? I feel like there's this weird fucking thing where people think like if you have money, like where they think like, oh, every time someone brings up being rich, they always bring up the rich and depressed example. Not all rich people are depressed. Not all poor people are depressed either, okay? Not all rich people are happy. Not all poor people are happy. It depends, okay? There's different factors contributing to why people are happy and unhappy. Honestly, I think if you're rich and you're unhappy, it can be a bit easier to afford things like therapy to make you happier. However, if we are basing this off of the sole thing you said, where you said you'd rather be poor or rich and depressed over poor and happy, you're saying that in your statement that you're gonna be depressed and you're gonna be rich. Not that they can change. You're saying you're gonna be rich and you're gonna be depressed, or you're gonna be poor and you're gonna be happy. You didn't provide any space for nuance. So in my opinion, you're choosing to be depressed, okay? That's literally all you're doing. To be honest, I would rather not be depressed, okay? If you're poor and happy, you honestly probably don't even know you're poor, okay? To be real with you. Like, if you're content with where you're at in life, I don't think you would see yourself as being poor. For one. Right? And for two, if you're rich, I don't think that means you're gonna be happy either. You know? Happy don't pay bills, bro. Be real. But I'm saying if you're poor and you're happy, you're not poor, you're content. Are you understand what I'm putting down? Like, you can consider yourself poor by comparison of other people. But if you're able to get by and not be stressed out and unhappy because you're poor, then you're not really poor. Does that make sense? That's what I'm saying. You're like, it would make life a little easier. Okay, then what you're telling me is you're not happy with where you're at right now. If you think you're poor and you're like happy, but you still consider yourself poor and want more, I would say you're probably not content. That's the thing. You're not. A lot of the times though, if for this example that they're giving, they're saying you're poor but you're happy. Well, you're poor by what standard? Right? So that does affect that too. Poverty is stressful. Nah. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you are aware that you're impoverished and you dislike it, you're not gonna be happy. If you're content, you're probably not poor though. Like you're probably like, you don't see your situation as poor, because if you did, you would not be content. Does that make sense? So that's why I think this like narrative that like it's one or the other is dumb as shit. Because there are other countries like in like lower income like countries, like over like where GPD is lower, whatever, like they don't have access to internet, and like sometimes those people are like the happiest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. Okay, right? And it's because also listen, living in the modern world, okay, makes being poor like more of an unhappy thing than if you were to live somewhere where it was more normal. That's also a contributing factor. So honestly, like if you didn't live in like a fucking uber like capitalist or uber like modern society, like the concept of being poor would not be as bad to you, because you wouldn't like be able to see the possibilities or stuff like that. So it kind of depends, you know. So I'm tired of this being like a one and done, a one or done thing. Like people are like, they're like, bro, I'm poor and depressed, where'd I come in? Okay, and I'm saying that's acceptable. I'm just saying I think it's dumb to say that all poor people must be miserable and all rich people must be happy, or if you're not happy and you're rich, you'll be happy. I think it's dumb. They're not mutually exclusive, and they're not conversely exclusive either. But this person in their example said that they would rather be depressed at the end of the day. So in my opinion, I would rather be the poor and happy, because if I was super happy, I wouldn't consider myself poor. The fuck? So I think this example is dumb. That's what I'm saying. I just think this like whole line of thinking is dumb. Because at the end of the day, like literally nothing at the like this like, it's not mutually exclusive. It's stupid. But like I said, if you're poor and happy, you're happy. So you're not going to care. Like in reality, if you are happy, you're not going to care about your financial situation because you're happy with where you're at. Does that make sense? I'm really trying to break this down. Okay. And then someone said, I think doing the do is overrated. How about snuggling in bed and watching a kill stream with darling? Okay, it's just funny that you brought up me into this, bro. Like, am I your darling or are you watching me with your darling? Like, what's happening? Like what? Like realistically, what the fuck is happening? Why am I dead? Like what? Like realistically, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like what? Who is your darling? Like what's going on? Although I do kind of agree with you, like this is overrated. Okay, listen. I know majority of you guys in my chat, according to my YouTube analytics, are not males. Okay, so I'm gonna really break this down for all the females or non-male identified people in this chat. Okay, if you're a dude, you have this pressure to go on what I like to call the path to the P word. Okay, the path to the punani. Okay, you have this pressure where you feel like you need to, like, you know, prove your male worth by just doing it and doing it and doing it until it gets stale for you. Just the way it is. And eventually it always gets stale. Okay, And if it doesn't get stale, 9 times out of 10, that person is overcompensating for something else going wrong in their life. Okay? Like, I have never heard a 50-year-old man talk about, you know, doing that as often as I'll hear like a college student. Because normally by the time they're 50, they don't really care no more. Okay? They got better shit to do. And if they do care at age 50, they're probably lacking in some area of their life. Okay? They're filling the void with some. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. It's technically natural to, okay? But I'm saying if that is like your main goal, or like something you like actively try to do, I think it's like one of those things where it's crazy. And I think a lot of dudes go on this path solely just to prove to themselves that they can do it. And then once they do it enough, they're like, okay, I can do it. Next. Like, it's kind of it's almost like a ego thing. Like, you want to be able to prove that you can do it. So girls don't have this experience because, to be honest with you, like, you just kind of, most of the time dudes are the ones approaching. So it's just a little bit different. It's a little bit different, you know. This is like the norm. Like, the norm is that. So yeah, but I don't really think it like should matter as much as we put emphasis on it, you know. You just described like it was a side quest. Nah, like some people think it's their main quest until it's like not, you know. I'm still losing my shit over Path to Punani. Bro, I don't know what else to call it, okay? And I'm not saying this to say that all men think about is that, because I don't think that's true at all. I'm just saying like there's definitely more pressure as a dude. And then eventually like you'll understand it's not as important. Same with girls, I think is important too. You know? So I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, but I like also like at the same time, it's like I think it depends on where you're at in life, you know. But as a guy, there's pressure to kind of do that sort of thing. And I don't really fault anyone for feeling that, because at the end of the day, like I said, what you do in your free time does not matter. Okay, realistically, right? Like if it makes you happy for the time being when you're young, it does. Who cares? Like, listen, honestly, listen, in college, for those college age students, it might low-key be fine if that's something you enjoy partaking in, okay? But you just gotta be aware there's downsides to it, obviously, right? There's inherent risks. So yeah, I do agree that it's kind of overrated, but like, I don't think that means it's bad, you know? Male Kilmies and the Path to Punani coming to theaters near you. Thanks, Vance, for the super. Thank you. And Party Chuck, thanks for the 2 months. As long as I can eat good food, I'll be happy. And see that, thank you. Welcome to the membership. Okay, next one. I think the 9 to 5 workday is overrated. I feel like 60% of people do not enjoy waking up early and hate it. I would rather work starting at 11 be standard. Okay, here's the thing. I feel this way about everything in life. There are some people that are like, oh yeah, it would be better if we had school start later. Or, oh yeah, it'd be better if we had this start at this time. At the end of the day, you're gonna be working the same amount of time. A 9 to 5, if however, like you really think about it, it could start at 11, right? But then it's gonna go from 9 to 5 to 11 to 7. So at the end of the day, you're getting off work later. You're gonna stay up later. So you're gonna feel like you got the same amount of rest. So it honestly does not fucking matter. Okay, if the standard was, let's say 11 to 7, then everyone would just stay up later and get up later, and then we would all still be bitching about the fucking hours. Like, it seems fine in theory, but at the end of the day, it's all about how you allocate your time, because you're going to be working the same amount of time if you worked from 11 to 7 as if you did from 9 to 5, unless I'm fucking up the math. Okay, like so it dead ass doesn't matter. It dead ass doesn't matter at all. It doesn't. You just need to section your time in a way that's like fits your work schedule. That's why most streamers go to bed late as shit and wake up late as shit, because we work like at night, you know? So while you're winding down watching us, we're winding up entertaining you. It just depends on what you're doing. Same thing for school. I think what's more important is if you get consistent sleep at the same time every day and you get enough. That's it. But the whole like, oh, well, if I woke up at 11, work at 11, I'd be less tired. That's only if you would go to bed at the same time you're going to bed now. And that's not going to happen if you get off later. It's not. Unless you have crazy discipline. But like most people don't operate that way. Like, you know, well, thanks for the supa. As a teacher of facts, it is the same thing. It literally is, yeah. Okay, next. A real job is office work and should include paperwork on a daily basis. YouTube isn't a real job. Okay, you know how many jobs don't involve paperwork that aren't even YouTube, bro? Like cybersecurity, graphic design, video editing. I have not, when I have worked in those fields or done freelance stuff like that, I have never ever used a piece of paper in my damn life. But nah, this shit gotta be bae, like real shit. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna, since this is bae, I'm gonna talk to this person like it's bae. I'm gonna make them a little bit more mad. I got you. Person who wrote this. Yes, you. I'm sorry you're miserable in your real job with office work and paperwork to the point where you feel like telling a YouTuber their real job isn't work is gonna make you feel better. I know you want to be a YouTuber because you think it's all fun and games and you're so upset with your office job, and that's fine, okay? But just know that's what's happening. It's not because one is less work than the other. I just think it's because you just don't like your job and you think in order for a job to be a job, the person doing it has to hate it because you hate your job. But the reality is that's not the case for everyone. A lot of people like their jobs and that's why they have them. So they don't consider them, they still consider them work. But just because you associate work with suffering does not mean that that always has to be the case. And just because someone else's job can be someone else's hobby, that doesn't mean that it's always the case either. So I hope you start to learn how to enjoy your job better. And you know, it doesn't upset you as much anymore. And I feel bad for you. Like, bro, literally what you do for a job does not fucking work. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the people that say shit like this are just mad that they're unhappy in their job. You can be a YouTuber and be unhappy in your job, bro. Like, what the fuck? There have been YouTubers I have gone on record, quit, done a real office job and enjoyed it more. Like, it literally just depends. Like, bro, the fuck? Rogue, thanks to Suba. So I'm an electrical engineer and half my job is paperwork. The other half is at the plant trying to figure out shit happened when shit went sideways. Yeah, this person just also, yeah, they just implied that manual labor isn't a real job either. So a person that built, you know, whatever building you're sitting in, like, was that not a real job to you, good sir? Like, what is a real job to you then? Because honestly, if the only real jobs involved paperwork and office work, our society would like not exist as is today. To be honest. Yeah, this is a dumb take. There's paperwork in that job, Kyo. You think there's paperwork in every person who builds a building? Like every builder is the one doing the floor plan and the designing and actually crunching the numbers? No. Some people are literally at build sites to dead ass move shit, and that is still a job. But yeah, there's still paperwork involved in the whole process. But like, it's literally some people are there to just move shit. It is what it is. Any candy that isn't chocolate is gross. You can tell me bubblegum Skitter flavor is appetizing. You can tell me bubblegum Skitter flavor is appetizing for bruh. Okay, I assume they meant to say you can't. Okay, honestly, listen, as someone who likes chocolate and doesn't really like other shit, I kind of agree. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of candy, but I don't really think like it's all gross. I just, you know, I just don't really like other candy. I'm just more of a chocolate person, you know? That's it. I just don't like sticky kind of candy. I don't know. I don't know if this is overrated or underrated, but orange juice with pulp is disgusting because I don't want little things shaped like ball sacks going down my throat, and the feeling when you're on your mouth is weird as What the fuck type of explanation is? Bro, this sounds like some shit I would have wrote. Honestly, yeah, I don't like oranges with pulp, to be honest. I think it's just annoying. It's like I'm drinking something and I'm like getting attacked in my mouth at the same time. It's not for me. Bro, against your supa. So the company I work for is a grain elevator, and when I went into the plant to go fix something, when I rounded the corner, boom, a bear. On God, there's no paperwork you can prepare for a surprise bear encounter. But that's terrifying. What the fuck? Sleeping early is overrated. As long as you sleep a healthy amount of hours and don't got stuff to do the next day, it shouldn't really matter. If you sleep at 4 a.m. regardless of your age. Okay, I agree. I just think the reason this doesn't work is because, like I said, we're all built to follow the 9 to 5 thing. We were built to follow like a 4 a.m. to like fucking 12 p.m. sort of like work day, then we would all adjust our wake up and going to sleep time accordingly. And also it kind of goes with like when the sun comes out and shit, because like we as people kind of naturally have a circadian rhythm. But I agree with you. As long as your hours aren't changing, you know, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna sleep 8 hours today, go to bed at 4 today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go to bed at 2 and sleep 3 hours, like that's not gonna be good. Okay, not gonna be good. But there is also like definitely something with the circadian rhythm and the sun where like going to sleep before like 4 a.m. and shit is probably generally better for you despite how many hours you get. Although that is more boring. Hairless cats are underrated. They are soft. It feels like touching a bald head without the greasiness. Heart. Okay, chat. Time for me to get canceled over an opinion. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, listen. Hairless animals gross me out, okay? If you have a hairless animal, no offense to that animal, okay? I'm pretty sure if you think it's cute, that's fine, okay? I'm not saying that this means hairless animals do not deserve to be loved or anything like that, okay? They deserve love and all that like everyone else. But for a hairless animal, yo, I could not imagine myself petting that shit, okay? You're petting skin. You're literally petting skin. Hell no, I cannot fucking do it. I can't do it. That just grosses me out, bro. And then like they be sweating on you too. Like that's skin. That is skin. You said it's like a bald head. Never in my life have I wanted to touch a bald head. Ever. I have never wanted to touch a bald head in my... Okay, I mean, listen. I've wanted to like slap a bald head to see what it sounded like, but I've never wanted to like touch a bald head. Just cause, you know, like I just want to slap it for the one time, hear the sound and see the person get mad and then like that's it. But like other than that, okay, that's skin. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It just, something about it irks me. Like deep down in my core, it just irks me and it grosses me out and I just cannot do it. Okay, if you can do it, more power to you. You know, I'm glad you like that. For me, it's just something deep down. It just irks me. It just irks me and bothers me. Someone in the chat just said, I would pet your skin, question mark. Okay, shut up. Yeah, no, there's just something about it that I just could not do. Okay, it just irks me deep down. Okay, it just irks me deep down if I have a pet that has like no hair, like that's supposed to have hair, you know. Like I've had pet frogs before and frogs don't have hair, but like that's different, you know. I'm not petting a frog. I just hold him, take him out of his cage, clean his cage, hold him a little bit, put him back in. But yeah, I could not touch skin, bro. You got me fucked. Nah, I'm not gonna cuddle up with a hairless fucking dog. Nah. Nah. Mika's bathtub, thanks for the super hot take, man. Any cereal that turns the milk chocolate is mid, garbage, trash, or bottom tier. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm not the biggest fan of it turning the milk chocolate. That makes sense. Thanks for the super. And Rogue, thanks for the super. Hairless animals, says the guy who can't grow beard. Okay, shut up. This has nothing to do with me. That is a illogical fallacy that has nothing to do with this point. Okay, that is objection. Actually, you don't even know that. Objection, hearsay, okay? That's hearsay, okay? You don't actually know if I can't grow a beard. I just maybe have not even wanted to. Maybe I shave it when it starts to grow in, huh? How do you know? Exactly. That is hearsay, okay? Objection upheld. Yeah, like I said, nothing about, you know, if you like hairless animals. Just for me, like, listen, hairless animal, bro, it's just, I can't do it, okay? It irks me. Like, that's all it is. Like, I feel creeped out, okay? It's on like some horror movie shit. Like, I just cannot do it. Like, if I woke up tomorrow and my dog had no hair, there's something about that would bother me to my core, okay? Like, just suddenly no hair, all skin on my dog, that would just irk me to my fucking core. I don't know what it is, but it would just irk the shit out of me. So that's why. Of course, if it randomly happened, no, okay, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I just like, you know, it just, ugh. Okay, but we pet snakes and lizards. Okay, but like, it's different. I don't know what it is, bro. It's just different. No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't actually think there's anything inherently wrong with hairless animals. I just think, like, I just can't do it. No, just I cannot have one as a pet and like cuddle with it and feel comfortable, you know? Like, I'm not gonna cuddle with my pet lizard either, like, you know? Or pet snake. Honestly, snakes kind of irk me too, okay? Snakes irk me as well. Straight up. So I don't really want, I would not pet a snake either. You got me fucked up, okay? Like, listen, see, I just don't like that. It's just something about it. It's just not for me. Okay, I'm not petting a snake either. Okay? I'll hold a lizard and let like a bearded dragon chill on your like stomach or whatever and just vibe and watch it. That's kind of fun, but I'm not gonna actively pet it and poke my hands, and I'm not gonna like, you know. People like hairless cats, but if they saw a human flipped inside out, they'd be terrified. To be honest, I don't see the difference. See? Oh my God, that's a good point. Wow, you really brought this, like, you brought this to me in like a new light that I would have never expected. That's kind of genius. I'm gonna use that example. I mean, that's a bit more extreme though, because if you saw a hairless cat and animal flipped inside out, you'd be freaked out too. But it's kind of the same effect, you know? Kind of. Yeah, you're a bit of an extreme example, but I kind of see what you mean. It just irks me. That's it. Next. Lettuce is overrated. Instantly ruins everything it goes with. I have nightmares about lettuce. Lettuce makes me gag. I really hate lettuce. Hey, chat. Guess what? You guys would never expect this. But this person really hates lettuce. This person, like, they really hate lettuce. I don't know if you could guess. I don't know if you could guess. But I think they really hate lettuce. I think I'm genius for figuring this out, honestly. But they really hate lettuce. Fries are really bad. Like, I'm sorry, but they're little pieces of unhappiness. But boiled potatoes are worse, so they have to go back. So they have that to back them up at least. See, I have a feeling we have another fellow potato hater, in this, you know, this courtroom. And quite honestly, I do agree with you. I do not like fries. I don't think they're really bad, and I don't think they're pieces of unhappiness. I feel like that's a bit far, but I do agree with you that I do not like anything potato flavored. Oh, is this your alt account? Honestly, it might as well be, bro. Let me tell you. For literally, I can say I dislike any food, guys, like to anyone, right? I can talk to anyone. I don't like this food. I don't like this food. The second I say I don't like French fries, literally all hell breaks loose. It's a wrap. Like, everyone's instantly fucking mad and on my ass instantaneously. It doesn't matter what food it is. I can say I don't like this, that, anything. I can say I don't like fucking sugar and people be like, okay, acceptable. The second I say I don't like French fries, it's like I committed 8 different crimes, killed your cousin, stole your dog, and then robbed you. Like, it's one food item. It is one food item. Why do you care about this food item so much? You know? One food item. Okay, next. To be honest, I think sneakers are underrated because nobody can touch my feet nor see them. Definitely high price premium quality item. I think my sister wrote this. Listen, chat. My sister got bunions, okay? And so I think she wrote this shit so people can't see her feet. Real talk, okay? I just think she does not want anyone looking at her feet. So I think that's why she wrote this. That's my theory. I'm just hypothesizing. I don't really know. But I think that's why. Okay, but in all honesty, you know, I think the reason you're saying this is because you just don't want people to look at your feet, bro. Like, nobody can see them. Like, you just don't want people to look at your feet. That's what it is. There's something about your feet that you don't want someone to see. That's what it is, okay? Damn, you really outed her like that, bro? Y'all have never seen my sister. My sister's not even on the internet. There's no trace of her, okay? Don't worry about it. I literally outed someone that you have no idea who they are. So did I really out them? No. Go feet reveal when? I'm never foot revealing, okay? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't think sneakers are underrated, bro. Like, aren't most shoes closed toe? No? To be honest, like, they kind of are. Also, I do think it's funny that yeah, no, but like I'm saying, bro, there is someone, listen. Okay, there is something wrong with your feet. I'm sorry, but there's no reason you would say no one can touch my feet or hide them or see them. You definitely got something wrong with your feet. It's fine. It's just obvious, okay? I'm just saying, like, listen, there's nothing wrong with having something wrong with your feet. But I'm just saying you're writing this like someone, you know, there's something is wrong with their feet. But yeah, I don't want people touching my feet either. To be honest, that's, you know, it's a bit weird. God, thanks for the supa. Watermelon is overrated. It's just slightly sweet water and doesn't taste that great. I mean, listen, I think watermelon is like the most refreshing fruit alive, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need to be refreshed, why do I keep dying, bro? Like, why does this always happen to me? Why? I've had not one stream where this has been fine. Hello? Okay, I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied by myself, bruh. I'm dying over here. I'm dying over here. Sorry, I don't know why that happened. Okay. You sound like you wear flip-flops? Nah, I wear sneakers. I hate flip-flops. Well, actually, okay, flip-flops are nice on the beach, to be fair. Like, or like when it's like sunny out and you're on like vacation. But normally I don't like wearing them. Yeah. Sharebear, thanks for the super. Thank you. And Witchy Moss, thanks for this 3 months. 3 months. Glad to be a Kill Me purchase sign. Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, speaking of this, after we're done with these, I want to show you a cool, someone made like, so you know the person that did all my other member alerts, they made one for 3 months with like a golden earring in the alert. I think all egg dishes are overrated. Sorry, Uki. The egg just tastes off and feels weird. That eggs came out of a chicken's womb. I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. Eggs are just liquid fucking chicken. And if you can't accept that, that's a problem you gotta take up with yourself and maybe your therapist. Okay? They're just liquid chicken. I hate to ruin it for all you egg lovers out there. You can say it's okay, and if it's not liquid chicken, that shit's a liquid chicken zygote or a liquid chicken fetus. Okay, or you're eating a undeveloped liquid chicken. Either way, that shit is liquid chicken. Okay, at the end of the day, it's liquid chicken. Okay, You can boil it, but it was still liquid chicken. So that's my piece on that. Next, I believe that Harvard high-rise apartments are overrated and obnoxious. Okay, true. Yeah, bro, like straight up. Yeah. And they're kind of too expensive sometimes too. Next, I think mint chocolate is overrated. Yeah, okay, we already went through this. I think that I put 2 in here on accident. I'm overrated because honestly, what on earth am I even doing? Okay, honestly, me too. Yeah, me too. What the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm literally in my room talking to myself, and like 1,000+ people are watching it. Like, what are we all doing? Like, what is wrong with us? Are we okay? Because I don't think we are, to be honest. I think we need, you know, we need some help, you know, like we're not okay. Next, skinning nuggets is not illegal if you're eating the crunchy skin after, like the naked nugget. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think that makes it worse, to be honest. In my opinion, that makes it way worse. Also, Scarla, you can just state your opinions publicly. You don't need to go through my marshmallows and anonymously submit shit, okay? I know you want validation, like, you know, you want me to maybe agree with you on your food for the one time, but like straight up, like you can just, you know, you can just tweet this. You don't need to put it in marshmallows, you know, like you can just tweet it. It's fine. It's fine, Scarlett. I understand. Kill each other thanks to soup, but eggs are like chicken periods. I mean, not really, but yeah, if you want to call them that. Cerise, thanks for the super. Objection for the Kilmans who love eggs. I think eggs are okay. I don't think they're like, no, I don't love them, you know. They're just, they you know. I think school is overrated because it teaches you a bunch of things but never teaches you anything about how to live. It doesn't even teach me how to pay the electricity bill. I don't know how I'm gonna survive when I graduated and living alone if all I know is X and Y. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you. Like, I also feel like there are just some things your parents should also teach you too, you know. But I do think school should teach you how to do taxes, okay? Like, listen, if the government is making us go to school, the government should at least teach us how to pay them properly, okay? Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you gonna pay? Like, the government's like, yeah, you're forced to go to this school, but we're not gonna teach you how to pay us when you're done with school. So yeah, like, that's dumb. I agree about that, but paying the electricity bill and shit, like, I feel like that's stuff like your mom should teach you, you know? There's like some stuff your parents should teach you, but I do think there's also some stuff like, bro, the education system needs like a revamp, you know? Ugh. I think Kyomi's unsafe level is underrated because if it was me personally, I would spread all over your cute face every morning with the PP I did not even have. Enjoy your breakfast. Love you like I always do. A representation of all Kyomi. Wow. Okay. Jesus Christ. You really... You really submitted that. Like you really submitted that. You did. For me to read. Nah, because I got 3 people super chatting me. No, 4 saying objection. Please don't speak for me. Nah, I refuse to be represented. This doesn't represent me. Yo, everyone defending their fucking honor after this shit, bro. They're all deeply disturbed by the whack shit you just wrote. Everyone's like, who the fuck is all kill me? That is crazy. Oh my god, yo. Someone else said hearsay. Not all kill me's. Nah, bro, I refuse to be represented. Don't speak for me, period. Objection. Not all kill me's. Pause. Nah, this doesn't represent me. And then Connie 3 months remembered and said, not all kill me's. And then the one person in this entire group of people saying not all kill me's just said one word. They just said based. They really had the audacity to just say based. Ay, ay, ay. To me, this is based because it takes guts to say, okay, you know what? At least you clarified. Because I was about to look at you a little bit sideways, to be honest. So, Rogue, at least you clarify what you meant. I love my man in a say-so way. Hearsay. I'm scared not all kill me's. I know I be down bad, but Jesus, pause. That is crazy. It is even crazier that Rogue needed to clarify because he knew this shit was whack. Jesus. This reads like some shit out of a bad Wattpad fanfiction, bro. Lulu just said no. Like I said, you can say shit like this, okay? But like, keep it to yourself. And, you know, maybe save it for the confession stream. You know, this is supposed to be a very respectable court where we talk about very intense topics and have very, very educated discourse. This is not for your entertainment, good sir. Okay, it is, but like, what the fuck? Right, thanks for the super. They said that's a humor. Apple Blossom, thanks for the super. Not all kill me. Take that to the grave. Cerise, thanks for the super. I need kill me's group therapy, please, your honor. This does not represent me. I feel like I need to bathe in holy water after that. Holy shit. No, yo. You know when they have those memes where it's like everybody like that? For this, it's like everybody disliked that. Okay, let me list off all the people in refusal and thank you guys collectively for your super chats, okay? Listen. We got Lycanos Wolf, Cerise, Danny, Paws and Pals, Vanessa, Carla, Straight Upon Games, Milk Tay, Rogue Banana, Mistake Zoe, K-Diva, Lulu, Apple Blossom, Cerise again, Moonflower again, Rogue Banana again, and Ching again. Emotional damage. Rogue, I won't say names, but we all know that there's a streamer on YouTube. We all know that there's streamers where have chats where this is normal. Listen, I know it's normal, okay? Listen, I don't think it's fine. Okay, I think it's fine. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't really give a shit what you want. You know, do your fantasies are your fantasies, okay? But like putting that out in the open, you know, unprovoked is crazy. Like even in like someone like a very like, you know, like for example, I'm throw this out for example, okay? If even in Box's chat, people are not this descriptive with their shit, you know? They at least tone it down a little bit out of the pure politeness and understanding that it's not always appropriate, you know? But this, I don't even know a streamer where this is normal in the chat, bro. That's crazy. Someone said, where's the trigger warning? Like even in like horny chats, bro, like it's not this bad, okay? Like this like this level of description, like this is like out of like a erotic novel on some shit, you know? Like, listen, I guarantee you there's people in every single EN Livers chat who think like this, okay? But they don't go in chat and type it, you know? You know what I'm saying? So good, babe. Thanks for the super. Nah, fam, cause who is all? I enjoy breakfast. Enjoy the breakfast mad wild, your honor. I apologize. Heart life, thanks for the super. Someone needs some. Rue, thanks for the super. Oh, count me out. AZ, thank you. I need some bleach in my eyes. Sheesh. That's crazy. Listen, this is if this is bait, this is an elevated bait, bro. Actually, it definitely is bait, bro. They said a representative of all Kyomis. They were trying to get you wild up, okay? They did a good ass job, low key. They did a good ass job. Not gonna lie, bro. This shit ain't this ain't parasocial, it's paranormal. My man said this is paranormal. That is crazy. That is good. Honestly, yo, Trico, that was a good one. You got that. That was good. That was good, bro. That was good. Okay. Like, even though like there is sussy content, okay, I don't even think, like I said, the chats are that bad in those sussy content. Okay, like, you know, like maybe like on like the you know, like private. Yeah, like I said, you can talk about me however you want in private. Just don't make me aware of it if you don't want to be judged, you know. That's it. That's my rule, actually. Yeah, I don't really care what you say, you know. Just if I find out and judge you, like, because you told me, you know. Papa. We're the men in black when you need them. I'm gonna need a GoFundMe to make therapy money for all the killing. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I low key put that shit in because I was like, bro, this shit's crazy. Like I skimmed like the first 2 lines and I was like, okay, I'll put this in. I'll see where this goes. You know, I didn't even read the whole thing. I didn't know it got that bad. I was like, ooh. This is a confession stream all over again. It's beyond crazy this time. How about comfortability of the streamer? It's different for every streamer, so no judging. Yeah, like I said, I think it's fine. Like, you can think however you want to think. But for me in my chat, if you make me aware of it, and I make fun of you, like, you made me aware of it in the first place, you know? So you set us up? I mean, like, halfway. Like, it wasn't a full setup, okay? Like, I didn't actually read the whole thing. I just kind of skimmed it. You know? Anyways, if this was a court where we could dish out your sentence, that would be life in horny jail. So it's your fault. Oh, I mean, technically I downloaded all these images onto my computer. So like, you know, yeah. Bro, thanks for the super. Cerise, thank you again. Yeah, this is crazy, your honor. Now my mind go crazy. And pause and pause, thanks for the super. The therapist will need therapy for this. Yeah, like I said, you can have your, you know, sussy fantasies, but just, you don't need to inform every one of them if they don't want to be informed, you know? The jury votes guilty. Okay, next one. I think straight hair guys are underrated because they don't have much hairstyles. Honestly, yeah. You know those dudes that have like the perfect type of hair where it's like, it's not super curly and it's not super straight, so it's like in the middle and they can kind of do whatever. I envy those people because that is not fucking me. Okay, my shit is just straight and I can't do jack shit about it. Because everything just falls, okay? Look at this. It's just all falling. Next. Cheese is moldy milk. Think about it. Like, yeah, it literally is. Some cheese actually is moldy milk, by the way, chat. I don't know if you know that, but some cheese is like actually like marbled mold. So, you know, this is just true. Coffee is so overrated. My school uses coffee scent as a classroom perfume, and it makes me want to puke every time. Okay, honestly, I kind of agree. Like, at the end of the day, we're all kind of, as a society, wired to like rely on like coffee and sugar. Like, we're all kind of addicted to that on accident. If you really think about it, we're all addicted to like coffee, like, or not coffee specifically, but like coffee like things that like, you know, give you the energy boost, and sugar. Next, super spicy foods are overrated. Like, what's the point of eating very spicy dishes when all I can taste is actually just chili most of the time, and you can't really tell the original taste? It will also mess with your body so badly. Okay, I kind of agree, bro. Like, sometimes, listen, you know when they have those spicy foods where like it literally looks bright red with how much like shit they put on top of it? You cannot tell me that shit. You cannot tell me that shit. You'll be able to tell the difference between one food item covered with that shit to where it's like highlighter red, and another one to where it's highlighter red. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. It's going to taste the same. Any meats with that amount of sauce on it is kind of going to taste the same. Low key. Like, if it's so bad that you can only taste the spice, I feel like the spice is making the food, not the food is being assisted by the spice, you know? Okay. This is gonna be my last one, and then I'm probably gonna call it because I'm getting tired. I think pajamas are overrated because if I'm understanding the concept correctly, given the premise, you are a student, you go to sleep in pajamas, change, go to school, get home, and change into your home clothes. Then at night, you change your pajamas to sleep. Why can't you just wear your home clothes to sleep? Yeah, honestly, like, listen, I don't have pajamas, okay? I just have, like, this pair of, like, shorts I just wear to bed. And then I only wear it to bed. So it's always clean, and it's always in my bed, and then I wash it. That's it. That's what I do. Actual pajamas, I feel like, are more of, like, an aesthetic thing, to be honest. You know? I feel like a lot of people just use like older clothes that they don't wear out anymore. Or they just sleep in their underwear. That's something too. Oh wait, this is gonna be the last one. Okay. I said last one's last one, and I clicked the next button. I think bomb jokes are very overrated because what you do in the bedroom has nothing to do with your personality. And with that being said, we're gonna end the stream on a base take, everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. Yay, play the theme music. Da 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 da. Yeah, no, I agree though. That, yeah, I agree fully, bro. Like, straight up. Okay, now I'm back to being normal. Okay. I can't believe I stopped working to send those super stuff for myself. Good job, Your Honor. Shit. Thanks for the super, Cerise. Okay, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. This was fun. Like, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't get canceled for my opinions on your opinions, you know? But, yeah, you signed up for this. At the end of the day, listen, if you put an opinion in and you didn't like my counter opinion, then you shouldn't have put your opinion in, you know? Because, like, I told you I was gonna judge them, you know what I'm saying? I told you I did not lie about a thing. I did not lie about one thing. I told you everything I was going to do. So yes, Your Honor, Kyo has retired. Thank you for the stream, Restwell. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and supporting me as always. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the, you know, the super chats, the love, everything like that. And real quick, before I go to sleep, let me show you this nice, beautiful GIF made by the one and only there's handle on Twitter is like @wolf with 2 W's _a, but they go by Arca, and they made this for us for the 3-month sub alert or member alert. Sorry, I'm so used to the Twitch terminology. Okay, are y'all ready? Boom, look at that. Hey, look at that. Is that not cool as shit? Look at that, bro. It's, you know, y'all strutting your 3-month earring. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Well, shout outs to them. I'm gonna link the Twitter post. Shout outs to them, bro. I appreciate the arts and all the work you put into for like the past 3 fucking alerts. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this will now be our 3-month alert. After stream, I'll set it. Yeah, it's so cute. Q, thanks for the $10. Thank you. Oh yeah, also yesterday, thanks for the $10 as well, or I think it was 5, I don't remember, but thank you. I saw it and it was right after I ended stream and I felt bad I couldn't thank you, so thank you so much. 150, thanks for the 2 months. Zol, thank you for the 2 months as well. Thanks for the stream, Restwell. Yeah, thanks for watching. Withered Nux, thanks so much for the 2 months as well. Mistake Zol, thanks for the 3 months. And Momi, welcome to the membership. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow on my collab with Mr. Vox. And there may be some scheduling issues for it, so it might get canceled. I'm not sure. Okay, but for now we're good to go. But tomorrow, just look out, because one of us might have something coming up, and I don't know when it is. So like, you know, if that is the case, I will let you know on Twitter. But for now, it's go. So yeah, but keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, and then if that is the case, I'll do something else. I'll probably stream in the afternoon if that is the case too. I'll probably stream at like 7. Or I can stream like The Sims or some shit earlier. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited for tomorrow. I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for all the support. As always. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Blackbear, thanks for the $3. Thank you. So cute, but I'm already 3 months. I know, but you can at least see it when other people use it. Yeah, thank you guys so much.